Hello! Any cool when the stream is actually supposed to start? Yeah, now. Because I said so. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Oh, here, let me sit on the desk. There we go. Can't break your immersion. Does the mic sound better? Yesterday I noticed that it was peaking quite a lot, and so I've moved it away, but I'm like worried that it's too quiet. And I don't think it's too quiet. I've like moved it like 2 times the distance away. Before it was like right up against me. Chewieaubra? Yeah, I can switch the models if you guys are bored of chewieaubra because I was using it yesterday. But well, you only had like 100 followers. I don't remember a single follower. I'm gonna be so real with you, but that's not like a you problem. That's a me problem because I have memory issues. I forget my own friends exist. But thank you so much. I'm like, I don't say that to make you feel bad. I say that to be like, hey, um, I'm a bit silly. Here, let me take off hat. Boiling. Scrub just in memory, no question. I don't remember anyone. Like yesterday in the collab, which the collab was so chaotic, and I'm so excited for the next one. Oh, the next one's very soon, I promise. I think like a week away. And it'll have a few different people. Some people you might recognize from yesterday's collab, some new people you might also recognize just because they're cool people. And where's my music? I turned it down too much, I think. Did I mute it? Wait, why am I moving? I don't know why I'm schmoving. What the heck? Good golly gosh. Oh, look that. Here's this. I don't know. For the background music, do you guys want like the repeating music? Or feel like you would like the game mouthwashing? Looks over at my curly plushie that's right beside me. No, I would never. I was talking about it yesterday, actually, that I have many feelings about mouthwashing, and so that's why I don't want to play it, because the fandom's fucking weird for that game. Like, I don't know what's wrong with the fandom, but they everyone has very hard opinions, and like 90% of them are just like victim blaming. you know. Anything else preparing for art fight? Art fight's happening soon? I have not done art fight in like the ships and mouthwashing are necessary. The only ship that I think is valid is Swansea and mouthwashing. Or mouthwash. How's my day been? I woke up. Wait, what else did I do? I woke up. Oh, I edited part of the repo bot from yesterday. And by edit, I mean I just flipped it. Art fight is next month. Looking at all your references right now. Oh, I see. Well, I haven't done art fight in many years. Is there still like... issues going on with it? I don't have the time these days, but... woke up in a new Bugatti. Bold of you to assume I have a license. I'm just a bug. Why would I need a license? Come on now. Are you guys bored of the background music? Because I could put on like other music for this stream. We'll be yapping a lot. Hello, YouTube. What? YouTube's still starting soon? No, it's not. Yeah, YouTube chat. Oh, YouTube chat's still not on screen. You know what? Let's test it. Yesterday was broke, or last 2 days it was broken. It wouldn't turn on, but for some reason subscriptions were working. So it would only show when someone subscribed and not show the chat messages. And I have no idea how to fix it. I redid all the captures and everything, and it's just nada. What the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Is it? Wait, is this it? Xbox? No. Review info. I don't need to delete that. I don't know where it went. Box switch alert. Where the fuck is the chat? Model... Eh? I can't even find the Twitch chat. Where did... What? Oh, here it is. Hold on, wait. Oh no, it's turned on. YouTube chat is turned on. It just isn't working, so that's why you can't see it. I don't know why though. Like, everything's fine. Here, what if I... I say... Stream? I want it to work for you guys. Elements. I also fucked with my, Notice the little... Yeah, those are you guys! Actually, each one of these is one of you guys. Here. Wait, pick one of you up. You can see it. The username. And I didn't do that. That just happened randomly. It just... Little quinky dink. But yeah, these are all you guys. If I put that down... Oh, hey, that one's me! That one's me! And, I think you can select your colors on Twitch. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you can pick your colors if you're in the Twitch chat. It doesn't work for YouTube chat, sadly. We're just very sneaky. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, bud. Oh, this is the small one. Hold on. What if I redo the link? Maybe that'll work. Hold on. Alright, here's a test message. Oh, but that's not even working anymore. Huh. Oh no, it is. See, okay, the test message is working. Follow message is working. It's working in Stream Elements, but it's not working in the actual chapter for some reason. Or I guess it's not, the chat's not being done to it, I guess? I don't know. No, it still doesn't work. What the hell? I'm gonna figure this out. It says I'm live, and it says I'm connected. So what's the dealio, bud? I don't know. Sponsorships, I don't care about that. Leave me alone. I don't know. It worked literally only during debut, and then hasn't since. I have no clue why. Will it grub on the laptop? I'm not on a laptop, I got a PC. For the PS2. I've been thinking about doing... I'll figure out the YouTube thing after stream, I promise. I'll look into it and see if I can fix it. But I can still see you guys, you're right there. I can see you for every single stream, I pinky promise. You're right, you're actually above Twitch chat for me. So they have you on my vertical monitor, and Twitch chat's below you guys. You guys are the top. I've actually been debating doing, because a very kind grub set up... Not grub, you're not a grub, I'm grub. Very kind in Parasite set up... Let me move this one, I'm looking forward. A very kind Parasite set up a Discord server for all of the little parasites. Though they, like, forcibly changed the viewer name to Grublings, which I think is really funny that they did that. Like, genuinely, I'm not upset. I think it's funny. I wonder if I can set that up as a command, actually. I didn't think about that. Actually? But they did so fucking good on the Discord server. It's crazy. Chatbot, chat commands, custom commands, edit command. Go get the Discord. Invite. It's also in my card at all times. So if you are watching the VOD and the link isn't working for whatever reason, it's always in my card. Or you can just use the chat command, I think. There we go. Hey, it worked. Sick. Oops. There we go. Like meme in the Discord? Yeah! I do. Oh, I hit the mic, sorry. I do like the memes, I do. You guys have been making such very good things for me. And I very much appreciate it. It's all so cute. There's already, the second I joined the Discord, there was already a grub autism creature. And then, like, I just so happened to, the very next day, clip a part of the repo stream. Ooh, there's something in my eye. Bleh. I clipped a part of the repo stream that was someone asking me, "Are you sure you don't have autism?" Because if you described me what happens in a BoJack Horseman episode, usually I can tell you what the name of it is. Not all the time, obviously, but usually. You like being sneaky? Okay. Well, I'm gonna read your chat messages out anyway, so you can't be too sneaky. I hope everyone knows that the person I am reading the chat messages out of, their full username is in the corner, hurting the dog. Dogs. Don't squish me, no. I think it's actually a bonk. There's a lot of fun stuff. That, what the fuck? There's new items in FD, or in, tracking program. I didn't know this. What the heck? Oh, hello? Interesting. Get out of here. I keep getting distracted, sorry. But there's new items. The blanket? Hmm? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I see. What was I doing? Oh, there's a bonk hammer. I think that's an animated. Yeah, here we go. No, it won't pin to me. Weird. But once we get redeems, lads, once we get redeems. Yankee with no brim, Grub with no brim. I have a brim. I already have a hat. I just want to wear it right now. I can probably still Grub during debut. Ooh. I will eyeball. I will eyeball. Oh yeah, I was setting up different music because I am bored of this music. Make it different. Hopefully I set this up right. OBS really confuses me. I'm used to Streamlabs, which is just OBS for stupid people. And I'm a stupid person, so OBS is so fucking confusing. Yeah. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. Property. Sorry, I'm seeing stuff live, as any good VTuber does. Oh, the background music is loud, isn't it? My bad. And we will. Hello, BB Grub. I guess, yeah, you're not wrong, but hey. That's new? Yeah, it's not new, it's not new. I introduced this on my TikTok a while ago. A hot second ago. I guess I introduced it on YouTube too, if you scroll. I just haven't used the model much in short videos. Imagine getting doxxed by the streamer. I mean, with, I think Stream Elements donations, usually they can see your email, so if you use your real email and donate it to a streamer through Stream Elements donations, which is usually what YouTube streamers use, then yeah, they could totally dox you if they wanted. So, reminder, use a fake name for your email. Let me set this up. Properties. This. Let's see if my earbuds decide to work. I'm not double... I was gonna say double teaming. What is the word I'm looking for? Echoing? I think that's the word I'm looking for. Wait, it's not working. Why? Properties. Audio output. What is the recording track? Is it 6? I don't remember. Wait, hold on. Video output. Audio track 1. Yo, no. What? General? General, maybe? Advanced? I don't know what I'm doing. Heck. Hotkeys, stream, no. General, no. Oh, that's loud, isn't it? Bear. There. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? It says it's playing, and I think I set up the tracks right. Hey, I don't know. How do I... Fucking OBS is so confusing. Where's the audio... Lemon Demon? Yeah, it's a dib memory playlist. On the queue is Lemon Demon Touchtone Telephone, Aliens Exist by Blink-182, Mothman by Dirty Bunum, A Forest by The Cure, and then a shit ton others. They're all like songs about aliens and stuff. Quite a big fan, quite a big fan. Tell me if it's too loud, definitely. The Discord link won't work? What? Working fine, you're a liar. Try again. If it doesn't work, I can't do anything about it. Like, it's working fine for me. Don't forget the literal fan song about Dick. Yeah! Well, I don't know if it's about him being into Zim. Let's be clear. It's kind of about, like, him thinking that Zim is a little freak that he hates. I think that is on the list, actually. Well, it might not be. We'll play it next if it's not, like, after this is over. Usually, when I play music on stream, it'll be either a dib memory playlist, or a Wally Darling playlist. I think they're both working. I don't know why it's being funky. No, I can this one instead. Anyway, should we get to what I actually said the stream was about? Maybe. Believe in aliens exist? Yeah. If you think we're the only intelligent life in how, like, fucking massive our Milky Way is, then you're an idiot, quite frankly. And I am a big believer of the thing of, if there is intelligent life, and they do have the capabilities to visit, they choose not to because they see what, like, bored little creatures we are. They're like, I don't want to touch that. It seems boring. Bye. You know? Seems boring, seems rude. Because, like, I mean, what would happen if aliens came? We would deploy military on them. We would dissect them. We would fucking kill them. Or we would try to. There is no peaceful aliens... Aliens, what? There is no peaceful alien-human communication. That's not a thing that could happen. If aliens came... If aliens arrived on the planet Earth, then we would immediately try to murder them. And that's just how it is. You're in the Discord? Yeah! Wahoo! Here, fine, I'll give the YouTube chat the Discord link. I guess you guys can have it too. Wally Darling Nation? Yeah, I love Wally Darling. Though, it's weird what the fandom did with Wally Darling as well. Like, they saw, like, a puppet that's, what, 4 apples tall, and they're like, alright, let's make him a daddy murderer yandere man. Which I thought was funny. Silly, haha. I was looking at this emote near my head. What is that? Look at him go. They sexualize him so much. For what, too? I have a Wally Darling plush. I have a lot of plushes from indie creators. And I have a Wally Darling plush. I also have Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared plushies. They're packed away right now because I moved. But they sexualize... Yeah! they sexualize him, and there's a thing called, Rainbow Factory. I don't know what it means, but they, like, made him a mad scientist that is mean. Hashtag not my Wally darling. My Wally darling is not mean. Rainbow Factory, that movie. I think so. I think that's what it's based on. I don't know much about Rainbow Factory, but I did watch the speed paints, like the MS Paint speed paints that were like gory of Pinkie Pie killing all her friends back in the day. Those slapped. Those slapped. I wasn't like a brony or anything though. I'm not saying bronies are bad or anything. I don't care. I didn't watch MLP. Slime HD? I'm not a slime. People really think I'm a slime, but I don't know. I feel like I guess I would draw slime pretty similar, but I don't think I'd do the highlights how I did. And also, like, the dot shit isn't floating in it. It's, like, part of it. I don't know. Smiler, real. What the fuck? How are you using that? Oh! Hey, it's working! How'd you get it to work? You, Stabbers Zonus, how'd you get it to work? I set up, yeah. I set up, a BTTV, Better Twitch TV. Emotes, because I can't do emotes yet. You type BAP. Ah, yeah! It's working! It's not working in my chat, though. Why? Why? Fix it. Make it better. Make it work. Overlays. I think I need to go in here, maybe? Settings. Settings. Message settings. Crap. Alert. Enable alerts. Animation settings. Pause. I need caps for it to work. Yeah, it's not working in my, like, on-screen chat, though, for some reason. It's working in Twitch chat. YouTube can't see it. Sorry, YouTube. Small grub. Yeah. I pulled up the... I don't want to advertise again, never mind. I feel bad every time I mention that I do commissions like this, in this style, where you get, like, a custom pose and stuff. I feel like I'm just, like, selling out. But my intention is not to sell out, it's to tell you that it is an option. A legend among the grubs. I can't VIP people yet. I need to be affiliate for that. Which, here, let me check my stuff. To, see what I need for that, because I actually haven't checked it since yesterday. Achievements. For affiliate, you need 25 followers. We got that, lads. Stream for 4 hours. We've streamed for almost 11, not counting today. Stream on 4 different days. We got that because of today. And then it says have a minimum of 3 viewers on 4 different days, and it says I've only had, like, no, it says have an average of 4 viewers on 4 different days, and it says I've only had 3 viewers, which is just incorrect. So I think Twitch is having a moment. It happens sometimes. Haha, no views. Yeah, basically that's what Twitch said. Here, I can also build platforms. I forgot about that. Do I want to do that now? No, I don't. I'm a liar. Hehe. You like Agarsuko? I do love Agarsuko. I played Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And I was so hyped that Retzi was there, but it felt kind of weird. Cause like Hello Kitty's like 5, and then there's just like this mid-30s-year-old office lady being like, hey, I wanted to take a vacation, and then the plane crashed. There's also a Snakes on the Plane reference in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which I appreciated. Anyway, should we maybe, like, actually do the thing that I said I was gonna do? Perhaps? Yeah, the things on the bottom of the screen are you... Well, not you guys' YouTube chat. I can't set it up where it's Twitch and YouTube chat, but... like, each one of these is a person. Like, here's Floker Games. Here's Samuel. Hi, Sam! Sam was in collab yesterday. Hi, Sam! Hi, Sam! Get out of here. No, no, come back. Oh. Here's... it's too small, I can't read it. Someone. Don't attack me, no! What the fuck, man? Has declined the duel. I didn't know you could decline. Huh. Pick you up? Set. What? Jump again. Jump again. Is this you? I got you, don't worry, I got you. Oh, I see you. Here you are. Is this what you wanted? Here, let me put you down over here. And then... over here. There you go. You're safe. You next, Ikivas. There's Jaden. I don't know where Ikibus is. I see you. I got you. Don't worry. Woo. Same melons from YouTube, chat, and Discord. Came up to the Twitch. Yeah, for YouTube viewers, I will... Nah. Fucking... Dude, Cloaker's got like... Nah, Cloaker should have won. Justice. What the fuck? What do you mean miss? You were on like 1 HP and then you missed. Blood for the blood for the grub god. Blood for the grub god. Fight! I will put you in what is the bowl? I'll put you in a bowl and I'll make you guys fight. Skill issue, honestly. YouTube does not have grubs. I can't set it up for YouTube to have grubs and Twitch to have grubs. Like, it won't let me because I don't know. So you guys don't. If you want a grub, you gotta come over to Twitch. Sorry. Which, I should put that in the description, shouldn't I? I should put the Twitch link in the descriptions of YouTube. Oh, it is! Hey, the Twitch link's already there in the description of the YouTube, streams. Beyblade Arena? That's what I'm thinking, but that would work. I think it'd be good sized. Sorry, I can't. I would do it if I could, but I cannot. Anyway, I keep saying that I'm gonna... No, I don't. I don't have my hotkey set up for this. Whoops. What? Why am I locked? How's that? Huh? That's weird. I'm gonna go sit over here. And I will give him the YouTube chat back. Wherever it is. I'm like blocking it, sorry. Hold on. Or Twitch chat, I think it is. You can go up there. Let's try YouTube chat. Let's see if it works. No, it's not working. I got excited. That was the test message. Damn it. Okay. YouTube chat's still not working. I don't know why. Alright, so, How this... Oh, wait. My music is gone. What the fuck? I can still hear it, but you guys can't. There we go. How this is gonna work is... I have a few... I have a few movies, like, already picked out, pre-picked out. But, if you guys want to suggest movies for me to yap about and rank, then I can also put those onto the tier list. And I did have, like, a proper tier list. I did, I pinky promise. But, then... I did have a proper tier list, and... I paid for no ads even, because I didn't want you guys to have to look at ads. And then it just, like, didn't give me the no ads. It refused to. And took my money anyway, so... I got scammed. Woof. You know what? I'm gonna be on both. Oh, okay. I see you. But, we do have this, which I wanted to track my mouse, please. It is capturing cursor, is it? Oh, it is! Excellent. We have this, and this is actually just on Photopea. And I have a bunch of movies here that I'll be ranking and yapping about. And I have another tab off to my right where I can search up movies so I can jog my memory on what happens in it. If you guys ask me something and I only watched the movie like once. Bezos needs his cut? No, it wasn't on Twitch. It was on the Tier Maker, like the official Tier Maker website. And it didn't let me. Very mean. They took $20 from me. 20. That could have been a meal. I could have had like a good meal. Hello, Mind Goblin. Mind Goblin, these nuts. Does it still matter which one? Just a drip. Anyway, first one. You all know exactly what the first one is. I don't know why you expected anything else. And you might be surprised with my ranking. What? Hello? Alright. Despite me saying that Human Centipede is good, and despite me working on the video, which I'll be working on it more today after stream, I gotta say, it's not S tier. It's good. I'd watch the first one again, but it's definitely not S tier. There was not, like, any scenes in it. Like, it's good psychologically, but there were not any scenes that I was like, oh shit, oh no, oh ruh-roh, you know? Alright, I'm gonna hit enter. Oh, it fixed it! Okay, I guess it just inverted when I was moving it for some reason. That's weird. Definitely not an S, despite... Yeah, I do love it, and it's good, but, like, it's one of those movies where it doesn't present everything, and you have to think about it for it to actually be scary. Is the thing. Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. Here, I'll add those to... Child's Play. A Chucky movie. There's Child's Play 2. Let me just save the images. Is 3 the one where he has like a non-binary kid? Or a gender fluid kid or something? Wait, can you hear me when I look away from the mic? I don't actually know. Can only... Can you hear that? Wait, you can hear the other music still? Oh, that way you can. Hello? Get the fuck out of here. How did that happen? Golden might be back? Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can leave and come as you want. I'm not your boss. VOD will be here. What about Nope? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You're right. I second Nope. Nope is good. I could, dude, I have some thoughts about Nope. Alright. Let's continue those. Let's continue before we add any more. I have like a bunch here already. Alright, you're never gonna guess. Human Centipede 2. For the PS2. What game console did you guys grow up playing? YouTube's like 18 seconds behind. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, for some reason OBS broadcasts way better to Twitch than it does YouTube. I think it's because Twitch is made for streaming. So YouTube probably has like different output nonsense. I don't know. I just work here. Don't look at me. Xbox 360, Wii, and Xbox 360. I also played the original Wii, and then the PS2, and then the original Xbox. Not even the 360. Like the before it was green Xbox, or before it had the green button Xbox. Oh, and yeah, I had a 3DS. I guess I had. No, I only had a 3DS. I didn't have a. I never got a DS when they were out, and then one I finally got one. It was a 3DS, and it was like a used one. Grew up on your dad's old. Yeah, I grew up playing my dad's old ones. My first ever video game that I played was let me turn this down a bit. I feel like it's loud. My first ever video game that I played was Kingdom Hearts 2. And I had all of the guidebooks and everything. And Roxas was my first ever video game crush. I know Oliver the Egg Clown. Does that mean you're like Humpty Dumpty? Was Humpty Dumpty a clown? Blender moment. Eh? Oh, that's a DS. I thought it was a blender for some reason. Just an egg. I see. Talking about childhood consoles, you used to play the Wii with your... Oh! You know what I used to play? I used to play, it was like a bar that tracked your movements, and was it the Kinect? Was it the Kinect? It was something. It was like a bar that tracked your movements, and there was a game that... It was like... Water sports? No, that's not what I meant. Hey. It was like sports in the water, not the other thing that's water sports. It was like you had to jump over like inflatable stuff that was on the TV, and it tracked your body movements and like. No. Why is there a fanfiction channel? I didn't make the Discord. Don't ask me. I didn't make it. Don't look at me. What sports got automated? No way! Breakfast themed clown. Oh, that's neat. Grub, it's grub. Hmm. Your mic is peaking? What? Stop. Cease. Here. Is that better? I don't know. Because, like, in the videos I watched, it was like, oh, make your talking volume go to the mid-yellow. You want it to be in the mid-yellow for all talking volume. And then I did that, and now it just, like, peaks no matter what other settings. Like, there was another one where it was like, oh, here's how you fix peaking, and then it still peaks because I'm trying to keep it in the yellow with regular talking. I don't know. So confused. I literally bought a new microphone because you parasites were like, it sounds muffled. So I fixed it. And I hope I sound less muffled, at least. You're on Twitch now! What the fuck? Oh wait, hold on, you poor parasites. I'm so sorry. Hold on. My apologies. I silenced you. Where the fuck are you? There you are. They rise. I silenced you on accident. What microphone? Now I have a HyperX podcast. But before I had, a Moano? I think it is? Alright. Human Centipede 2. This movie was the first ever movie to make me, like, have to pause it because I was about to throw up. But, except it coward. But, I will say that What do you use for your VTuber? For like my tracking? My face tracking? I use VTube Studio. What was I saying? Oh, this was the first movie to ever make me, like, actually nauseous and have to pause stuff and, like, take a minute and walk away. And keep in mind, I watched all 3 Human Centipede movies for the first time, like, back-to-back in a call with 2 other people. And we were all just freaking out in the chat together. Oh, hold on, I have, like, a fucking wedgie from how it's sitting. Blech. What? Duel ended? Who ended the duel? I didn't end no duel. What the fuck? I could let you guys play back and ball. I missed a follow. Hold on, I wanna go thank them. Thank you for the follow, oh, hi, Rina. Wait, Rina. Why did Rina just shout me out? I think Rina's doing her own stream and she shouted me out during her stream. Thanks for the shout out, Rina. Here, let me shout out Rina out back. Let's see if she'll see it. Shout out at Rina Aeon. See, did that work? What? Sweet, I remembered her name. Go follow Rina. She was in the collab yesterday. And next month I'll be starting on her new VTuber model. Thank you for the follow, TVO Rabbit 00 Rabbit or whatever. Anyway, this was the first movie to actually make me like physically nauseous and like had to take a minute and walk away to sit by the toilet in case I threw up. So teehee. But while I do say that, got a whole lot of model nonsense? Would a live-action Snow White be considered horror from how terribly horrible it was? I mean, were you scared? That's the true question. Were you spooked? With me saying that it made me nauseous is the thing. It was a good... It did what it needed to do. It was scary. Human Centipede 2 is scary. It did the opposite of what the first one did, where the first one focused on the depravity of the situation. Well, not the depravity, focused on the clinical execution of the situation. While there was sexual undertones, nothing was explicit. This did the exact opposite, where this focused on the sexualness, the sexualization, and the fetishization and the depravity of this, like, one... I think he was a car garage guard. Which really drove home... Yeah, it is a good horror movie is the thing. Despite how disgusting it is, it's scary is the thing. It's scary that a person could think like that. So, I hate to say it, but yeah, I would watch it again. But it was really... You know what? I don't want to put it in S, because I didn't like the movie is the thing, but it, like, did its job. I just... it's going in A, it's going in A. Any objections to A? Any objections to A tier for Human Centipede 2? New tier? I can't add a new one. This is a Photoshop document. It's a Photoshop document. Or I guess I can adjust them, huh? Here, for B, instead of trying too hard, it's good, but gross. There. We'll do that instead. Is that better? Hello, Clown Cat VR. What's co-oping? Oh, you guys are dueling. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh. Omae wa shinderu. Hey. Congratulations, Mind Goblin D's. Nuts. Who's winning? I feel like a fucking parent with all my children. Mental gymnastics of a tool. Alright, our next one. You guys are never gonna believe this. Human Centipede 3. This one, I will say, is, I think, genuinely one of the most disgusting, vile, like, not good horror movies I've ever watched. Got your mental illness diagnosis? No way! You got the tism? Thank you, Crankstock. Very insightful. It is so bad. It's so fucking bad. For no reason. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of sexual assault on this poor secretary lady that's just trying to do her job and is, like, forced to work in this prison because I think her dad's being blackmailed or something. There's a lot of, like, unnecessary scenes that add nothing to the movie. Like, there's a scene where, so it takes place in a prison, right? And the jail warden is actually the same actor from the Human Centipede 1. He's Dr. Hayata. But in this one, he's not Dr. Hayata because in the second Human Centipede movie, the first one is a movie. It's a movie. And actually, you know what I didn't mention in the second one? In the second one, there's a very interesting scene where the main character, the main daddy, is watching the first Human Centipede movie, and he, like, takes out his weenus, right? But instead of, like, using a tissue, he uses sandpaper. And then in another one, he uses, like, barbed wire. And, like, oh! Oh, like, that was one of the scenes that made me gag in the movie, because I could feel it. Yeah, he had, like, a pain kink. For some reason. I don't know why. What the fuck? Yeah! Okay, but that actually, like, aided to the movie. But in the third movie, the first and second movies, they're both movies. In the third movie. Like, in universe, they are movies, right? And so, the, like, jail warden's like, oh, no one wants to be in a Human Centipede, so... So what if we put all the inmates in a Human Centipede and then they won't reoffend? And that's, like, the plot of it. But it's really funny. Like, the movie itself is really funny. For no reason. It's a comedy. High-key. It is a comedy. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Human Centipede. There's another scene in it where one of the inmates cuts a hole in the side of the jail warden and fucks it. There's anything bad in here. Hold on, let me skip this. Alright, cool. Where's my desktop audio? Here it is.
Did you hear me? I said
It's just like
water.
the movie's just genuinely funny is the thing. For some reason.
You can't.
Like, this is just the secretary lady doing her job.
Nobody insults me like that. I'll starve, you Becky homo. Fuck this sissy shit.
It's just a bunch of screaming in like nonsense the entire movie. The entire movie. It's just like this guy tweaking out in a prison.
Poop and don't speak.
The whole thing.
Get the magical team for me. Damn it!
This is just the movie. That's just what it is. I don't know why, but yeah, I guess. But it's like, it's just not a good movie is the thing. I don't know what their I don't know what their goal was, you know? Oh, it's kind of loud on. Yeah, he just yells all the time. The human tweak-a-feed? Yeah! That's what it should be called. But, oh, this is loud though. Oh, desktop audio was on, sorry. That's better. Sorry. But they each have different, like, little slogans. Like, this one says 100% politically incorrect. This one says 100% medically inaccurate. Put this one in. Any objections to what the fuck bad? It wasn't a good movie. There was nothing good about it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy watching it. There was nothing scary about it. It wasn't a scary movie. So I think it's just bad. Yeah, that's where it belongs. F here. Pleh. And then this one has... I don't know why it's inverted again. Their flesh is his fantasy. But the advertising for the first one was, it's 100% medically accurate. Like, it is possible to make a human centipede. It's just not possible to make a multi-person one besides, like, 3 people. Low-key, what if I fight the grub? It will just, like, automatically deny it, because I'm not gonna accept. I don't want to fight you right now. I don't want to fight! Leave me alone! Leave me- No! I don't have any guns. Sorry, I'm being distracted by, my VTube Studio items again. I remember that they existed. Ooh. I changed my mind, actually. Anyway, need to find someone strong to duel. Everyone is too weak, apparently. Anyway, the next one's The Thing. What are your guys' thoughts on The Thing? I'm sure a lot of you have interesting thoughts. "10 out of 10, never seen. Here's the thing about The Thing." One of my favorite BoJack Horseman video essay YouTubers always starts off their videos with, "So here's the thing," but unironically they do that because in BoJack Horseman there's a scene where they bash on people saying "here's the thing." They're like, what's the point of saying "here's the thing"? Just introduce the thing. It was good. Okay, it was good, and I would watch it again, but I think it's like good in a classic sense, you know? Body horror, yeah, the body horror was really well done, and it was all practical effects, so I feel like it was good, but it wasn't like the best movie ever, you know? It was a really good movie, don't get me wrong. I really like The Thing. Really like The Thing. It's not just like top tier horror though. You get me? You get me? Got the human centipede from a $5 bin at Walmart after I watched it, took it out of your Xbox, put it in the case, and walked back across the barracks and left it on someone's windowsill. Now we need to find the guy whose window you left it on and see if they watched it. I'm gonna be your #1 source of horror knowledge. I have self-proclaimed list. Here, I have the summary right here. In remote Antarctica, a group of American research scientists are disturbed at their base camp by a helicopter shooting a sled dog. When they take in the dog, it brutally attacks both human beings and canines at the camp. They discover that the beast can assume the shape of its victims. A resourceful helicopter pilot, Kurt Russell, and the camp doctor, Richard Dystart, lead the camp crew in desperate and gory battle against the vicious creature before it picks them all off. So it's basically like Among Us. Unironically, it's Among Us, and it's what Among Us is based off of. Have you seen saw the TV glow? Oh, I saw the TV glow. This looks ass. Is it like a student film? The goblin will die? What are they doing again? Boing. Why are you crying? Damn, what the fuck? Goblins food. Dog. Don't do love, don't do friends. A million tablets. I'm getting confused. The Among Us precursor is a wild way to describe the movie. Yeah, it's accurate though for people that don't like know horror well. So I think that's a good place for it. IMO. Alright, you're never gonna guess. Another body horror movie. Hey, maybe I should add some warnings to the stream actually. Yeah, let me add a violet warning real quick. What are your guys' thoughts on Society, for those of you who've seen it? Fun fact, when I was looking for this movie, because I wanted to watch it on a Discord call with someone, I accidentally found Poets Society, but it had like this Society's cover. It had this cover and it had this trailer, but it was the wrong movie. It was Poets Society. So we just watched the entirety of the Poets Society, and I was like, that wasn't the movie I was trying to watch. Wait a minute. And I was like, because I didn't remember it well, I just knew it had Society in the name, and I knew it had body horror, and I've only watched it once, like years and years ago. So as I was watching it, and like as it kept getting further and further into the movie, I was like, where's the body horror? What's this is still not body horror. But it was still a good movie. I still like the Poet Society. It's a good movie. Robin Williams is a good actor. Poltergeist, The Shining, Alien, The Blair Witch Project, the original character parody is good. It's a good movie, but it's not like scary. I don't know. Some 70s/80s Japanese stuff. You need to check Canadian stuff. I liked the original Parasite, but I don't remember it well enough. What are you guys doing? Hold on, let me watch this. Oh no. What the fuck? Wait, can I interrupt you guys when you duel? Like, can I pick one of you up and save you? I don't know. What the fuck? How are you gambling on my stream? You guys are doing things I didn't know was a thing. I'm so confused.
Oh, extra presets?
What?
The
Hello?
closing act.
Hello?
Max mode. 35 tasks!
Astral spin? What
Are
is
you
he?
shitting me?
It autoplayed, my bad, my bad. Here, I'll play that Invader Zim song that you guys were talking about. Astral Smith, get out of here. Hello? Ew. Sorry, I accidentally searched up Dib Membrane Fandong. And I didn't want to look at that. Ah, don't ask me that. Get the fuck out of my chat, in fact. How do I ban you? Any mods? I've been asked that by multiple people for some reason, and if you ask me that, I will ban you immediately. Anyway, it's a good movie, I will say. It's about this kid who... Oh god, I can't remember the full... Society...
I swear I've seen the wildest things, but what's inside my school that wins?
A California teen's worst nightmare about his parents come true when he returns home to find a grotesque party in full swing. So, like, this kid throughout this movie, like, shit keeps happening, and he keeps seeing, like, people dying and, like, stuff, and, like, freaking out about it. He's like, hey, fucking Jonathan just died. Huh? Fusion? Huh? Who's that? Eh? Are you guys beefing again? Richest of rich? Oh, you mean in the stream avatars? Oh, did you win Gamba? I see, I see. But he, like, just keeps seeing weird shit going on, and then whenever the weird shit goes on, he'll, like, run to people and be like, hey, this weird shit's going on. And they're like, what are you talking about? And then, like, the person he saw dead would just be alive, like, 5 minutes later. And so he thought he was going insane, but then, like, turns out his town was actually replaced somewhat, kinda. I guess they kind of always were these creatures that feast upon humans and pretend to be them. It's in the same era as The Thing. So it's just a bunch of, like, intelligent alien-esque creatures. The music's loud still? Hmm? Is that better? It's just a bunch of intelligent alien-esque creatures that, pretend to be people. I'm queuing up the next music. Okay. They pretend to be people, right? And they trick this kid and, like, lure him to a party where they can feast on him and then, like, all melt together into one big old being. One big old creature. And it's just, like, a weird movie. It's not, like... It's all about fitting in. It's, like, there's a lot of really good body horror, but, like, it's just weird body horror. Oh, why did that autoplay? Stop that. Molly darling. Like body horror, but just to be weird rather than creative, I think. Yeah, like there's a... I wonder if I can... I don't even think I can show this on stream, but there's a scene where, like, it's right here, but it's cropped enough that it's, like, you can look at it. This guy's face is coming out of an asshole. Eh? Did you finally beat Goblin? Oh, no way, no way. Congratulations. You got YouTube autoplays, honestly. Yeah, I probably should turn them off. I'm lazy. I say going and turning them off. Wait, there's no... Huh? The autoplay button's gone. What the fuck? Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Was that The Mist? No. This is... The Mist is also really good, though. I will say, the ending of The Mist fucked me up. I was so upset. Like I said, a shit ton of these movies I watched in call with people. Which I want to do that in the Discord server. I'm gonna get the creator of the server to make me a stage where I can play movies and let you guys watch movies while I do work. And I'll sit in the chat too, so you can yap about horror movies. The Fly? Why? I don't know what the... Why? Oh, I see, I see. I've never seen this. When you say The Fly, I think of the Willy's Flies. This is the horror movies that I grew up on. Where this kid, like... I was terrified of this motherfucker. Dude! Okay, fun... Oh, wait, you can't see him. Hold on. Fun fact about this motherfucker. Right here, behind me. So... I was so scared of this motherfucker when I was, like, 8 years old. That me and my sister was also scared of him. But... So what he does is he, like, lived in the bathroom vents, and he would eat little bully kids and, like, bad teachers to teach him to like, save good kids. And I didn't, like, understand that when I was little. I just thought he ate anyone. And so... I just thought he ate anyone, and so I was terrified. And me and my sister were so terrified at him that, whenever we would go to the bathroom, she was like 10. No, I think I was younger. I think I was 7 and she was 9. We would, like, hold each other's hand. we would like, go to the bathroom together and hold each other's hand just in case the vent opened and he came out and, like, tried to eat one of us. No body horror is above so low is really good. I wasn't a big fan of it. Like, I really, really did like the concept. Stop asking the same thing over and over again. I've already answered it. I really did like the concept, but I feel like it wasn't executed as good as it could have been. It was more so just like their objective was to confuse rather than to be scary. I think a movie that really did the underground thing really well was The Descent. They perfected the underground thing. I think they did a really good job at it. The Descent is such a good... Is Meat Kenya considered horror? It's body horror, definitely, but it's... I don't know. I haven't watched much of his, like, actual scripted stuff. Let me get out of here. Oh, this guy, but he's like a janitor, and then at the end of the movie, it's revealed that he, like, puts on human skin and becomes a person in his free time, and that also he fucks. This guy fucks. He has a kid and everything. Hmm? Wait, hold on. No. FNAF considered a horror movie? I think it's in the horror genre, but for, like, a younger age group. Anyway, Society is, like, good body horror, but it's kind of a mid-movie. Rubber's a horror movie? Oh, the Teir, right. I forgot about that. I don't know what I was... Oh, I think I was thinking... I think I was thinking of Boy in the Bubble. I think this could also be a horror movie to some people. It is kind of scary. Concept-wise, I suppose. Might need to watch Rubber. Maybe we'll watch a movie tonight in the server. Perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? If I can set it up to where you guys can only hear the audio from the movie while I edit, then I think we can do it. FNAF movie's a thriller? Yeah, you're right, it is. Well, I don't know. The FNAF movie wasn't scary to me, but also I'm not its demographic, you know? Emesis Blue. Emesis Blue. Yeah.
There is no apples in jail, neighbor.
Isn't this the man from TF2? Huh? Got an idea. Hmm? Moving on. I would like to hear you guys' opinions. You ever seen Fire in the Sky? It's a slow burner alien abduction movie. I have not. Wait, maybe I have. Let me look at the cover. Fire in the Sky. Oh, I have! I have! I have seen it, but I watched it when I was a kid and it scared me so much that I think I wiped it from my brain. Like, this motherfucker was terrifying. But a movie that also really, really scared me when I was a kid is, Dark Knights.
Not unless you want me to.
Why is Wally Darling moaning in my ear? Stop that. Is it not Dark Knights? It's in like an alien movie. Dark Knights? Alien? Eh? Prometheus? No. What? It's... Gremlins traumatized my sister. I don't know. I always liked Gremlins. The puppets are really cool. What am I thinking of? Oh, there's a K. I'm putting a K there. I see. Dark Skies. Dark Skies. Dark Skies. This movie scared the fuck out of me. As a kid, it was so scary. There's a specific scene in it where there's a specific scene in it where like the youngest kid is like in his bed and he's like, "Mommy, there's a man in my room," and she's like, "Shut the fuck up, Timmy, go back to sleep." And then she like goes and checks the cameras, and like one of these guys, they look like they're like tall and lanky and like shadowy, and they like crawled on they crawled up in his closet. They crawled up in his closet, and Signs made you uncomfortable? I don't remember too much about Signs. I know I watched it because I had it on DVD as a kid, but I don't remember much about it. But a specific scene in this scared the fuck out of me so much, specifically because when I was a kid, there was a door to the attic. We didn't have an attic because I lived in Florida, but in Florida attics, there's just like a bunch of like fiberglass in there and like insulation. But there was a door to that in my closet, and so I was really scared that an alien was gonna live in my attic. Aliens in the Attic? Hey, that's a good movie too. Aliens in the Attic is a good movie. The Grey are so freaky. They are! Like, they're... I think Dark Skies did aliens so good as entities. Like, they're not sympathized with, they're not, like, made into a reasonable creature or a creature you can even communicate with. They're just an entity that takes what it wants at any cost. And that's scary. What about the Iron Man? I don't think that's a horror movie, Cookie. Sorry to break it to you. Spider-Man 3. My favorite horror... Who was that? Who just got flown? My favorite movie, Spider-Man 3. No White live action? Yeah, you've said that many times. If you say it again, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. That's how the rules work. No spamming. When you were 3, you accidentally watched Child's Play and instilled fear of dolls so bad you straight up couldn't be in the same room as your sister's dolls. You're real for that, but I'm also a person that has multiple porcelain dolls. I think I have like 9. They're packed away right now because I don't have... My room is very, very small. Like it's less... I think I could get to my bed in like 2 steps. But yeah. How many of your dolls are haunted? I don't know. They are quite old. I know some of them are from the 60s. Some of them are a bit older, and their clothes are all handmade and all that stuff, but they're in a closet right now, locked away for their crimes. The one that scared you was Apollo 18. Apollo 18. Various people's opinions on going footage horror? Eh? I'm gonna assume you mean found footage horror. I think I liked the Blair Witch Project. There was like the somewhat beginning of found footage horror, right? And some of it can be done really, really well. But my only issue with it is that the camera shaking makes me really motion sick. So I can't like... I don't know, I have to like take breaks from found footage horror movies. But for some reason, I actually played the Escape the Backrooms together recently with a buddy of mine. And that was fine. I don't know why, like, it had the camera shakes and everything, that was fine. Are y'all fucking? Stop that. What, without me? Apollo 6. Wait, this looks so familiar. Oh my god, wait, yeah! Wait, no, this is a 3D model. Why have I seen this creature before? Apollo 6. Apollo 18 monster. Okay, this is not what I was scared of as a kid. Alien just wants grilled cheese. I want a grilled cheese. Weh. Fun fact, I'm allergic to dairy. Like, it makes me throw up. I was scared of... Hold on. It wasn't this. It was... Was it this? No. It was a movie about, like, giant fucking spiders. And it terrified me as a kid. I remember, like, I hid under my parents' bed, and they didn't know. And, like, they started watching a movie in their room. Thinking, like, there was no one in there besides them. And, wait, is this it? No, that's, like, actual footage of spiders. And they put... Oh, wait, is this it? This might be it. Hold on, this might be it. They put a movie about giant spiders on. And it scared the fuck out of me. So much that I started sobbing under their bed, and that's how they found out that I was there. Where is it? Where is it? Big ass spider? Is this it? This might be it. Wait, how old was I in 2013? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I was 7. I think that checks out. I think that checks out. Now back to the tier list. Hereditary. What are you guys' thoughts on Hereditary? I don't know why the image is like 2 pixels, but what are you guys' thoughts on Hereditary? I like spiders now. As above, so below is so peak. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite. I think the concept was really good, and the execution was kind of mid. Thank you for the follow it X something. Exer Siri. Thank you. Wahoo! Hopefully after the stream, I'll be able to be affiliate so I can give you guys your emotes and redeems and all that fun stuff. Moonbugs for GTA 6. I only played GTA 2. I've never played any other GTA game. What about the boy? What boy? Oh, the boy! I can't watch the boy. I get hard. There was no reason to make Brahms that fine. For what? No, but... in my defense, like, look at him. But, like, what was the reason to... That's a cosplayer. For what? You'd basically be an affiliate, I imagine. Yeah, but Twitch is fucky wucky. Here, let me see if I can show you guys this without doxing myself. Yeah, here. Twitch is fucky. These are the requirements for... Oh, let me actually put this on a different capture. I changed my mind. I'll fix it, so it'll be on a different capture. Yeah, sorry. I have a cropped capture up right now. This taste. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is the requirements for affiliate on Twitch.
I love
Where's my
you.
fucking window? These are the requirements for affiliate on Twitch, right? But it doesn't update the requirements until I think like 6 hours after a stream, and also it's bugged right now. And it says that I only had 3 viewers in my past 3, like an average of 3 viewers in my past 3 streams, which isn't correct. So it's bugged right now. Yeah. Stinky. I don't know why. So I don't know when I'll be able to do affiliate if it's deciding it wants to bug out. But anyway, yeah, Brahms is hot as fuck. For no reason. No viewers Vine movie. Oh wait! I just realized when you guys are dueling, like everyone clears a little spot for you. That's cute. Oh, you have to like, yeah, they like give you your own little arena. Oh, and they're gonna explode. Wait, save you? Oh, no, I tried to save you. It wouldn't work. I couldn't pick you up. Hereditary? Very good. Never heard of Hereditary? Really? Wow, Hereditary is such a good horror movie. I think it's a really good horror movie, not particularly because of the plot, but more so because the acting is really good. Like, the plot is kind of mid, but the acting is absolutely amazing. The director is one of my favorite horror movie directors. I can't remember his name. Hereditary director? Ari Aster. Yeah, he made Hereditary, he made Midsommar, a shit ton of movies that I'm all forgetting the names of. But he's a very, very good director and picks such good actors. The acting in this movie is amazing, and I guarantee, even if you've never heard of Hereditary or even watched Hereditary, you've heard audios from this movie because they've become popular on TikTok. Like, I think... racist and transphobic.
How many minutes?
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
I'd like want to kiss you.
Alright. There we go. This is the most famous scene in... Well, not one of the most, but the most famous scene currently because TikTok picked it up. The scene lives in your head rent-free. Yeah, the actress does such a good job. Here, let me make it small, actually, so you can see it better. Here.
This is really good, Dad.
Thanks, buddy.
Her body language is really good. They put a lot of thought into the acting. A lot of thought, a lot of effort.
You okay, Mom?
I have 3 gold.
What?
You're rich. Rich.
Something on your mind? Is there something on your mind?
This guy.
Just seems like
there's a scene in Hereditary where he's punching a desk.
Something you want to say?
Um,
What? I mean, why would I want to say
and
something
despite
so
the
I can
desk
let you
being
sneer at
padded,
me?
he went so hard that he actually did bloody his
Sneer
knuckles.
at you? I don't ever sneer at you.
Oh, sweetie, you don't have to. You get your
Non-existent mod. Shit
Well, just be
yourself
fun
now.
and say what you want to say then.
Peter.
I'm gonna allow that.
say
Permitted the
anything.
term
I
shit yourself.
Tried saying
Okay, so
things.
try again. Release yourself.
Oh, release you mean?
Yeah, fine. Release me. Just say it. Just fucking say it.
Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Do you understand? All I do is worry and slave and defend you, and all I get back is that fucking face on your face! So
face on your
full of
face.
disdain and resentment and always so annoyed. Well, now your sister is dead. And I know you miss her. And I know it was an accident, and I know you're in pain, and I wish I could take that away for you. I wish I could shield you from the knowledge that you did what you did, but your sister is dead. She is gone forever. And what a waste. If it could have maybe brought us together or something. If you could have just said, I'm sorry, or faced up to what happened. Maybe then we could do something with this, but you can't take
This just
responsibility.
continues on for a while, so I'm gonna pause it here. But it's such a good movie. And it starts off with this little girl dying in like a horrific accident that's completely shown. It's just good. But it's more like, I don't know, it's a good IMO. It is good because of the acting and not because of the plot is the thing. Like, the plot is, like I said, kind of mid. Back to game. The plot is kind of mid. It's kind of eh. Oh, the model? Thank you. Thank you. The plot, it was intense, yes. The acting is so good, but the plot is very mid. So this one's a hard one to rank. There's also really good special effects in it, though. But I think I'm gonna do mid. I think it's mid. I don't know. Well, it was okay, and I would watch it again. But the plot was kind of mid. Here. But it's not gross. Should I change what this one is?
Close your eyes and sit, listen, Barnaby. Listen, Barnaby.
Nope. What should this one be then?
Put on your Sunday clothes.
Whatever, sure, just mid, whatever, that's fine, that's fine. And this is going here.
Get out the brilliant tea and dime cigars.
What are your thoughts on The Exorcist? Isn't there multiple?
Girls in white in a perfume
I don't care about the director.
night so bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town.
I think I watched it once.
You horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows that
Oh, I watched it once, I remember. I watched it once when I was very young, and I watched it on, VHS. And the scene where she's like talking in a deep voice, like, it didn't scare me, it grossed me out. I thought it was gross. I don't know, I thought it was gross, so I turned it off and then never watched it again. I should watch it again, shouldn't I? This one has wild lore behind the production, if I'm not mistaken. Most movies do. Like, for example, Cabin in the Woods. Which is the movie where, like, these people are engineering a horror movie from these people just visiting a cabin and, like, pumping in pheromones to make them the stereotypical final girl, the whore, the jock, the other guy, I don't remember. The behind the scenes for that movie is absolutely astounding. Like, there's a scene where they pan out Cabin in the Woods, and they show all of the monsters that could have been unleashed upon them, and how it was chosen is there was like a wheel spun, and they're like, alright, you're gonna have this monster. But there's a scene where it pans out and shows all of the monsters. Here, yeah. Oh, wait, it's not... Hold on. Here, yeah. And each one of these monsters, like if I zoom in a bit, you can see they're each like an actual monster. Every single one of these is practical effects. Every single one. They used various different sized boxes and like people dressed up in costumes and then edited them all together to form this like big prison thing. It's insane, it's insane, it's so cool. It's similarly, there's a scene where like people are getting out of elevators in this elevator. I think this is like the best shot I'll get of it. Oh, here. Alright, this scene. You can see there's a lot of stuff going on here. I can't move it over, I don't know why. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's this stuff, there's another creature coming out here, here's a creature, there's something here. There's a snake, there's something over here, and then more creatures come as the, like, scene goes on. And this movie was this scene was in almost entirely practical effects, besides, like, the giant snake. And then they edited them all together one by one into this scene. So they all recorded, they filmed each one individually, and then they smushed them all together into one scene. It's insane. I think the Ring Girl's in it too. Yeah, there's a lot of references to other creatures. Let's see if we can find her. Here's the Shining Twins. Let me open this in a new tab. Here's the Shining Twins right behind my head. Let me move my nog. I think Pennywise is somewhere here. There's a Tremors monster, I believe. There's like Dracula and spiders and shit. It's a good concept of a movie. The movie was alright. It wasn't a bad movie. I'll say that much. But what's more impressive is the production that went into the movie. There's a graboid? What's a graboid? Oh, that's what they're called! I always just thought of them as worms. I'm pretty sure there is. I think it's like a legally distinct graboid, though. Martists? Martists. That's not how you spelled that.
I saw the phone, and bam! My destiny was calling me. Pitched my vision for a show. They loved it. Thought I was a pro. They got my contract back.
Oh! Wait, okay, is this...
Oh, I like that name.
This is from it, isn't it? Okay, so I have not watched this. I actually have it saved on my Instagram Reels because it was it was like in one of those, you should watch this. No, you can't. Stop lying, Stream Elements. You can't tip me there. It's lying to you. Don't do that. Hold on. How do I turn that off? You can't do that. No. Oh.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Hold on. How do I nerf that? Wait. What the fuck? Why are these not in alphabetical order? Can I not turn that off? Wait. That's so mean. Items, points, redeem, song, volume, command, edit counter, pause, play, remove song. Yeah, it just won't let me remove it. I don't know. It won't let me remove it. That's not a thing you can do, though. You can't donate through Stream Elements. I mean, it is a thing you could do, but not with my channel. The Exorcist, though, I definitely should watch it again, huh? I don't know, it's just so old, too, that I'd probably just watch it for it being a classic rather than it being scary. I think that is also a problem where as special effects and makeup improve, special effects and practical effects improve, it becomes old movies aren't scary anymore, you know? There's a new version of The Exorcist. You want to see a scary one? Ooh.
You don't have to worry
Wait.
about them anymore.
Who is that? Someone spoke in my ear hole. What The Mist! The Mist is good. The Mist is good. The Mist is good. I like The Mist. Here's Midsummer. Long story short, it's about a cult. And this really... Actually, I will talk about this one, in fact. I like this one also for its practical effects. It's another one of those movies where there's a bunch of Easter eggs. It's also from, it's from the same guy that did Hereditary. And there's a bunch of, like, Easter eggs and practical effects, and it's... Ari Aster, there, it's on the screen. Whoops. Easter eggs, practical effects, all that stuff. But the movie itself didn't scare me, I will say. Like, there was no point in the movie where I was, like, on the edge of my seat, being like, oh shit, better run, better get away, this thing needs to happen, otherwise they'll be in trouble. It was more like, imagine this concept, isn't that scary? Good. Glad I got you thinking. Anyway, that's the end of the movie. You know? Get the fuck out of my ear, Wally darling. So, but there is one particular scene in this movie, and I can't show it because it's really visceral. And it's in this village that this girl goes and visits. It is custom to where, I think once a year, 2 elderly people will jump off a cliff and sacrifice their bodies to, like, the gods above to have a good harvest, to have a good year, right? Hi, Beth. Being abused? No. This is transphobia. But, these 2 old people jump off a cliff, right? And the woman dies immediately. She dies immediately. But the man survives. And so they have to take this giant mallet and squish his head. And the contraption built so they get multiple takes of this head being broken open with this mallet was absolutely insane. It was like, it was like a flower where it connected in the middle, and you could hit a trigger in the middle that would make the head split open and, like, had a bunch of, like, poop and stuff inside. Oh, hi, Blackjack! Thank you for the red! Grub grub! Before debut, me and Reddy couldn't stop saying grub grub. But I didn't want to make it like a catchphrase or any of that because it sounds too close to Womp Womp, like Chai Lily's Womp Womp. But, like, in DMs, quietly together, we're like, hey, psst, grub grub, don't tell anyone I said it. Grub morning, grub night, grub afternoon, hello! You guys are dueling immediately? That's it, I'm gambling. That thing is amazing. What thing? Oh, the contraption I was talking about? Would agree with about society though, kind of disappointed with that. Yeah, it was just body horror to be body horror. It was an okay movie. I've watched it multiple times, I guess. Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. The thing is only A tier? Okay, it's only A tier because there's nothing, like, to discuss about it, if that makes sense. Like, Human Centipede, good, the first one at least, good movie, but, again, it didn't make me scared. The Thing didn't make me scared. And that's what the point of horror movies are to do, to make you scared. Yeah, I'm declined. Fuck this guy, I guess. But the head spider. Come on. I think Midsommar didn't make me scared. Didn't make me scared, but it was a good movie. But it wasn't a horror movie, IMO. I'm gonna go mid. Weird Al? Hello? Who was just tweaking? Did you guys hear that? Hello? Why was Weird Al tweaking out on anyway, you want can ASMR? Here's some can ASMR. Did that pick up? I don't know if that picked up, honestly. A good horror tier. Okay, we'll buy Blackjack. Oh, let me shout Blackjack out, actually. You should go follow Blackjack. I made his model. And he does like card games and shit. And he was in yesterday's class. I need to sit still for a second. But I'm watching the game, bro. Ah, damn, so close. Weird Al going off as always. Yeah, he called me a fucking bitch. You guys, were you here for that? For some... I don't know. Oh, it didn't activate. What didn't activate? It? Anyway, that was all the movies that I pre-picked. Excellent prop design, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Midsommar, excellent prop design. Especially the head that I was talking about where it broke open. Here, I wonder if I can pull up a picture of it that's not, like, too explicit. Because I do have the warnings on stream, so I can show you guys some stuff. And I'm recording this, so if the stream gets taken down, I can censor this part and re-upload it as the VOD.
I'm sexy and I know it. Girl, look at that body.
Okay,
He's sexy and he knows it.
Oh, here. Alright, you can kind of see it here. Right? You can kind of see it here, where these parts all connect, right? I can't get out of the way. Maybe I can put the other thing. There we go. Here. Oh, the second window that I can open when I need to. Okay, so you can see how it connects here. And at the very center, like around the nose, where it's like kind of flattened, there was a like release switch that made it spring open and splatter all of the fake like blood and brain bits and like skull fragments over. Because the director, Ari Aster, Ari Aster, is very, very specific and does many, many, many retakes for the perfect take. There's no compromise. It's, you get it right, or you keep doing it. And so he knew that in this scene, he knew he wanted to redo it over and over and over again. And so they built this thing, a replica of this actor's head, that breaks open and then resets and can be restuffed with all the brain and skull fragment goop. For multiple takes, and it's so fucking cool. Very cool, very cool. Great practical effects, kind of mid-plot. For those that haven't watched the plot, it's This girl's sister was suicidal, and she flooded her parents and her own house with gas and killed like her parents and herself. And this is the sister of the like the main character is the sister of the person who did that. And so her whole family's just died. And then her boyfriend's kind of an asshole that like is planning on breaking up with her, but like doesn't want to do it because and then she's a shitty boyfriend that wants to break up with her because she's upset her whole family's dead. And he's like, you're kind of ruining the vibe. And so during all this shit, he's like, hey, I'm gonna go off to I don't remember where it takes place. It's either Finland or Switzerland or something like that. He's like, I'm gonna go off and visit this place for a vacation. Sick? Great? Cool. You have fun with your depression, loser. And then she's like, hey, yeah, I think it's Norway. Yeah, I think you're right. Norway. But she's like, can I come with? And his friends, the one that invited him to go to Norway is like, actually, yeah, you can come with. Which he's like part of this cult thing, but they don't know it's a cult. They just think it's a village. But he's like, yeah, let's get this chick to come with us. But it's framed as like a nice thing. And so they all go to this little village thing that's kind of like... What are those people that don't do technology and they like still make all their own milk and bread and all that stuff? Amish? Yeah, it's like an Amish village. It's like Norway's version of Amish. It's wild. Anyway, let's load in some of these other ones that you guys suggested. Nope. More recent movie than any of the ones on this list. Amish, a gift to my family handmade. No, Amish are cool. Every single Amish person that I've met, I think I've met like 2 and then 1 person that wasn't anymore but still likes to wear the clothes, has been chill as fuck. They've been like nicer to me than like regular people in Florida. I don't know. My chair made a funny noise. Hee. I think every single one I've seen has been in like a pharmacy though. Like, at some point, a lot of the Amish people that were in Florida, at least, if someone got sick enough, then they would be like, okay, we actually need like medicine that we can't make. They would give up their beliefs if someone got sick enough, which valid. Are we all beefing again? I don't know, Zeph. I think it's over for you. Oh, yeah, no, it's over for you. Woof. Damn. Rest in peace, Zeph. That was a really unlucky miss. Oh, I think you can buy... I think you guys can bet. Like, you can duel for points. Only thing you liked about the movie? Yeah. Oh, the alien in Nope is really cool. I really liked... Okay. The sound design in Nope is absolutely amazing. Specifically, one scene... Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Nope. Scene, I guess? Okay, here. Let me turn on my desktop audio. Open your ear holes, listen.
Come on. He's ready.
Listen very You know what? In fact, I'm gonna turn up my volume so I can listen closely too. What do you hear? Tell me what you hear. In chat now. Tell me what you hear. You hear the coffee pot. You hear some shuffling. You hear an alarm. You hear footsteps. You hear things being shifted around. Your distance. Nothing. That's a very interesting thing to say, because there's actually way more. Wait, can you guys not hear it actually? Wait. No, you can hear it on your end, liars. You fucking tricking me. But there's way more sound design put into this one scene than they would usually put into scenes of movies, because the focus of a scene is rarely the coffee pot, is rarely the alarm blaring in the background. That's not like it. If the alarm's not the focus, it's not going to be in there, right? It's rarely the people shuffling over there. It's rarely the footsteps of a random person in the background. But they have all of this so that you're like, all right, I hear that, I hear this, and then there's all of a sudden the thud. The loudest noise in the entire scene, the thud. And then you're questioning, what the fuck was that thud? What is happening? And now you look closer at the scene, despite no people being on screen, despite no movement on screen. You're trying to focus your ears on what is happening. I need to ignore all this background noise now, because usually this background noise isn't in movies, but they added it so you have to focus on what's happening in the scene to listen. And things are just off screen. You can't see what's happening. You have to listen to what's happening. Heard, not seen, and you have to imagine it. And I think that sound design is absolutely amazing. That it forces the viewer to like listen to what they're hearing. There's another part in this. Nope. Ship sound. Where it's no, hold on. Oh. Jacket sound. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, okay, I think this would probably go over it pretty well. But there's also a scene in it where... Here, I'll just turn on the regular background music again, because I don't think I'll be able to find it.
I got something to show you. So give me just one more chance.
There's a scene in it where the main character is standing at his ranch and he hears something that's like the wind whistling, but it's just slight enough that you could write it off as the wind whistling. But later in the movie, you hear what the creature sounds like. The creature is this cloud. It disguises itself as a cloud. And you hear what the creature sounds like. And the creature doesn't sound like anything. The sounds of the creature are the people screaming inside of it as they're being digested. And so this muffled screaming is so subtly blended in with the wind that it just sounds like the wind. But you're like, oh, something's off about that, but you just write it off as, I must be hearing this, right? That is there. Hi, Susu. Yeah? Oh, buddy, come here. You come up? My cat wants attention. And I think that's really, really cool. But also, the screams that are in the ship from the people being digested are a blend. The director, when he was asking these people to scream for this movie, he asked them to record themselves screaming as if they were on a roller coaster, and then he asked them to record themselves screaming as if they were terrified and about to be killed. And then he blended those together and then put them all together into one big scream. Kitty? Yeah, Kitty's here. Sound effects are truly unsung hero of horror. Yeah. Sound effects are so much in horror, and I don't think they get enough credit. What the fuck? There's like weird voice clips in the playlist I'm listening to. And my cat's on my left now. I'm thinking in. Gotta appreciate sound design. I really do. I love sound design so much. Why is there a large horror? Is that why there's a large horror niche in ASMR? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. When I was in the agency, I asked my boss, I was like, hey, can I do ASMR? Or I didn't even ask, actually. I was just like, hey, I think I want to do ASMR. I want to try it out. And bro straight up told me no. Bro was like, I don't think so. I don't think you should do that. You're not going to be able to do that. It's a slippery slope. You'll get in with bad people. And he just told me I wasn't allowed to do it. I should go forward. He's purring. I won't pick up on the mic though unless I turn off all my filters. But because of the sound design alone, I genuinely think it's A tier. I'd watch it again. It was a good movie. Yeah. Good movie, I'd watch it again. Read creepypasta. I'm dyslexic, so a stream of me reading creepypastas would just be, and then Jeff the Killer and his brother were they were beat up because they were new to town, and that's what it'd be like. Without the context of stream avatars, the exclamation bomb is so intimidating. You'll get in with bad people with it. Okay, I think it's because there's been a lot of drama in the ASMR community. Like, I mean, Cinder's a huge example of that. Cinder did ASMR. A lot of people that have done ASMR and then became VTubers ended up being bad people, which I think what he was implying, but I don't I think Bro was unintentionally implying that I'd become a bad person if I did ASMR. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like stalling because I have a cat in my lap and I'm petting him. And he's very happy. Sorry, I wonder, let me try to turn off the filters on my mic to see if you can hear him. Did it work? Yes, you can go back in my lap. I'm sorry, bud. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got... I don't even know what's gonna be S tier. Someone says, I wonder what S tier is gonna be. But I don't know. Oh, he hit the mic.
Got it.
I don't even know what S tier would be.
I don't like pests in my neighborhood.
Killer clowns from outer space.
So I highly suggest you leave.
Get out of my ear hole. What the fuck, man? When you guys are done with your duel, I'll let you guys play back and ball. Alright. Child's Play. I'm gonna pull up the summary for this one so I can jog my memory which one this is. I know it's the first one, but I mixed them together. Child's Play. Right, okay, so this is where... This obviously is the first one. I win! Oh! play basketball now. Hold on. I'm also gonna mod Zeph. Have fun playing basketball. Okay, so this is the one where he, like, dies and he gets his soul put into the doll. Again, there was no part in this movie, even when I watched it when I was little, that, like, was scary to me. But it is, like, a classic, and I would watch it again. So it's, I guess, good but mid. I don't have, like, an intense analysis on it, or, like, deep thoughts or any of that. Child's Play, good but mid. What? There's 3 against 1? That's not fair. What the fuck? This is unfair. Rigged. Alright. Child's Play 2. For the PS2. Are you guys excited about Smiling Friends Season 3 that's coming out later this year? And the fact that Season 4 and 5 got approved? I'm so excited. There was the thing where the creator on Twitter was talking about how he doesn't want the show to overstay its welcome. Which I understand, but I'm still so excited about it. I'm so excited! Maybe, Smiling Friends binge, perhaps? Maybe in the server, maybe watch along, who knows? I just work here. Oh, that's right. Child's Play 2 is kind of ass. In the second one, like a children's toy company tries to mass produce Chucky because of, like, the first one and, like, the fame he got. And then and then he comes back and he's just like, hey, I need to go kill my former owner because he was, I don't know, he was like a child in the first one too. I think he's a child in the second one, but he's like, I need to go kill my former owner because he didn't let me do what I wanted before. Kind of pathetic. Someone get how the game works. Okay, so the first thing is the angle, right? And you start out at this little silver circle thing. That's the angle that you'll be aimed at. The second is the power. So if you do, for example, 90, or exclamation mark 90, and then space 100, you'll shoot up like that, yeah. I'm just say hi. Glad you're popping off. What's up, we popping? What's cracking? Anyway, this one's. I don't think I'd watch it again. I think it's the first D tier. Child's Play 2 is the first D tier. I think this is supposed to be Child's Play 3. But thing. Oh wait, it's not. It's Scary Stories. You know, I'm not doing Child's Play 3. I don't think it saved. Oh no, it did. Haha, I'm a liar. Hehe, we're here. Hehe. Wait, why can't I? There we go. Here we are. Wait, is this the one? No, this isn't Chucky's Bride, is it? This is... Wait, which one's this one? Have I seen this one? Wait, maybe I haven't seen this one. I know I've seen Chucky's Bride. Oh! Never mind. This one's mid as shit. This one's like the same exact plot as the second one. They're like, what if we did it again? Like, here, it's been years since Chucky, the doll with the soul and the voice of a psychopathic killer, was apparently destroyed in a fire at a doll factory. Now, Chucky's manufacturers are remaking the same line of toys with the old, still haunted materials. It's the same fucking movie as the second one. That also made you angry? I hated it. Okay. Tusk, great practical effects, but I also have feelings about that one. That's on my list that I'll be putting onto my little tier thingamajig. Oh, before we do that, Scary stories to tell in the dark. Now, my ranking... Oh, hold on, the cat wants out. You won't be bricked, but you'll get stared down. Hello, I'm back. Intimidating, yeah. My, like, ranking of this one might be kind of controversial. Might be kind of controversial, but... Okay, it's gone. Good. Might be kind of controversial, but this movie does what a horror movie is supposed to do. It made me scared. It made me, like, on the edge of my seat. It made me worried for the characters. It made me care about the characters. The pale lady. Exactly! The pale lady scared me so much that, hey, fun fact for those of you that don't watch my TikToks. I have delusions, and I call them delusions instead of hallucinations because when I see the hallucinations, I 100% believe they are real, no matter how far-fetched they are. For example, one time I thought that my hats, like beanies and like baseball caps, were not only talking to me, but also drones sent into my room to spy on me, and I was freaking the fuck out. So, very mentally ill, whatever. But one of my delusions, after I watched this movie, was that the pale lady was melting out of my floor. Like, imagine her melting into a floor, right? And then imagine that's played in, like, reverse. She's melting out of the floor. And it was terrifying. And I think the fact that that inspired that makes it a tier S. Not only that, though, but the movie doesn't have a happy ending. I don't think every horror movie should have a happy ending. I really... Shaking your hand, yeah! Here, let me show you the pale lady, lads. Set in my OBS than the clips I'm showing. I'm gonna show it on this window instead. This is fucking scary. Like, what would you do in this situation? Start fighting, you can't touch her. And you'll see exactly why you can't touch her. was scary. Like, fuck that, exactly. Like, this whole... Why was he being targeted? Okay, so each of them were... In the thing, there was this book, and it was this, like, little ghost girl who was abused, who was targeting anyone who had the book, I believe it was. And this, like, group of friends... I don't know why friend group was hard for me to say. This group of friends has the book, and so she's targeting them. And he doesn't come back at the end of the movie. He's fucking gone. He's dead. Like, dead. Doesn't come back ever. Just gone. And I think that's why the movie is genuinely a good movie, because I don't think that horror movies should always have a good ending. Sorry, I'm, like, waving my hands around, so it's fucking with my tracking. I don't think horror movies should have a good ending, is the thing. Like, they're supposed to be scary, and I think it's more scary that there's no way back from that. You're just dead. So, yeah, S tier. Feels like most horror movies have more bad endings. No, well, I don't know. I feel like they have, like... If you mean, like, it's just a shit ending where you just didn't like the ending, then yeah. But I'm talking about, like, at the end of the movie, the bad guy gets dead, and everyone lives to tell the tale. Like, I feel like that's fucking stupid. We should watch Tusk. If you want to watch Tusk after stream, then fine. I'll set up a Discord stage. And we can all watch Tusk together. But, here, we'll... You want to talk about Tusk? We'll talk about Tusk. You wanted this. You wanted this. So. Oh, hi, Yosh. Yeah, I watched this in call with Yosh, actually. Have you seen Pearl? Oh, with the lady that yells? I have seen it. Though I was, like, really half awake. It was like the middle of the night. Was this also on... Did we watch this one in call too? I don't remember. It was like the middle of the night. And I was very out of it. I'll talk to you, Jane. That one's kind of mid. Am I wrong? Like, someone like was adamantly recommending me it. It's like, it's so good, oh my god. And then it was just like a haunting story. Like, there was at no point in that movie was I scared. I was just like, oh, shit. Well. Yeah, but it was one we didn't really pay attention. Yeah, I think her yapped about something. Not the scariest, but it's still a little creepy. Yeah. I think the concept, it's similar to As Above, So Below, where the concept was very strong, and then it was just poorly executed. What about the Babadook? Oh, that one's a good one. I think that one's a good one for more reasons. I think if the director of the Babadook did The Haunting of Jane Doe, then I think it would have been a good movie. Anyway, Tusk. For those of you that don't know, the plot of Tusk... Sinister's mid. As someone who had all of them on DVD, Sinister's mid. Tusk is about this guy, he does a podcast, and he flew to Canada to interview someone for his podcast, but the person killed himself, like, the night he was supposed to do it, so he's like, shit, I'm out of luck, I'm stuck in Canada, I'm gonna find someone to interview. And so he, like, puts up an ad, I think, or something like that, and is like, hey, I'm looking for someone to interview. Or, no, he sees a newspaper thing of, like, this man, like, wanting to tell his story, and so he's like, fine, I'll go talk to this random man, and I'll go to his house. And he goes to talk to the man, and the man drugs him, and then, rips off his skin, and turns him into a human walrus for his own entertainment. And it's like heavily implied that the man has done this over and over and over again many times, and each of them died because they drowned or he like fought them or stuff like that. And I guess it's scary, but like the ending was also really mid. In the ending, I can't believe you haven't ranked your boy art. Okay, but the thing about that is that the Terrifier movies are ass. They're really good movies to me, but I can acknowledge that they're just fucking dumb movies. They're ass. They're awful. I like the Terrifier movies not because they're good, but because they're shit. But yeah, this one's... eh. In the end, they like... he like becomes a walrus. And he's like, oh, I'm a walrus now. I don't understand people. Which... what? And he just like goes and lives in a zoo. Like, how fucking dumb is that? No, this doesn't even deserve to be in the same... Would you guys be mad at me if I put it in F tier? Looks like I can make it naked a mole rat. Alright, you do. Would you... why did that picture makes me want to puke? It's really good practical effects, don't get me wrong. Like, where's the suit? Here's somewhere. Here. See? Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. See? Like, the practical effects are genuinely really good. It's really cool looking. Great use of flesh, I guess. But I don't know, the movie. We'll watch the movie after this stream. I'll have Worm set up a stage for me so I can stream it to you guys. FNAF is D or C. Okay. The thing about the FNAF movie is my nitpicks with it is not because it wasn't scary, but because they changed the lore. Which, the lore is like the most important part of FNAF, right? And then like, the one jump scare is the cupcake. What? We don't even get like an iconic Freddy Fazbear in the door looking in through your window, ready to jump scare you as the power goes out. None of that? Come on! Me wanted gore? Okay, so I knew that it was gonna be, like, barely any gore because of its rating. But I feel as if they should have just upped the rating because they targeted towards the demographic that they were targeting towards when the original came out in 2014. That was fucking 11 years ago. They needed to target their movie towards the kids that grew up. So, like, 20 to 30-year-olds, right? Like, I'm 18. I'm 18 years old. And maybe even, like, 17 to 30-year-olds. But they still target it towards 12-year-olds. Right? Willy's Wonderland? Willy's Wonderland is actually, like, so funny. I liked it. Yeah, Tusk going down here because I said so. You wanna rank Willy's Wonderland? Well, fun fact about Evil Dead. Sorry, somewhere down here it said Evil Dead, I think. Yeah, Wonderland directors talks to Evil Dead director. Fun fact about Evil Dead, the ending scene in Evil Dead, like the first movie, where the camera starts from outside of the cabin and then like zooms towards the MC standing in the cabin through the front door and hits him, right? As if it's like POV, this is a monster coming at him. The thing about that is that the original film was just made by a guy, his family, and his friends. So they did not have the budget to like strap a film grade camera to a wire and have it sling at the actor. So instead, yep, Omega gets it. They strapped a camera to a tree. No, to a bike. Sorry, I I was reading something else. They strapped a camera to a bike and just ran the guy over. Like, actually just fucking pummeled him with this bike. Which, I commend the actor for for committing to the movie. But I'm also not a huge fan of, like, for those of you that have watched the original Evil Dead, keep in mind, like I said, the director and all of the actors are this one guy, his family, and his friends. But in the movie, there's a scene where, like, this tree sexually assaults a woman. Like branches do. And, like, knowing that he had this girl that was either his friend or, like, his cousin or even sister do that, and it didn't add anything to the movie, is so fucking weird. What about Trick or Treat? I don't remember that one much. Anyway, Willy's Wonderland. It's not really a horror movie, is the thing. Like, it wasn't scary. It's good, but mid doesn't make sense. Yeah, whatever, I'll leave it. It's not scary is the thing. But it was really funny. I guess good but mid. I bet you there was like one jump scare in this that got me. And I'm not like a person that prefers movies to rely on jump scares. In fact, one of my favorite movies is fucking Human Centipede, and there's 0 jump scares in that. But I think Nick Cage being the shit out of a person in a closet. It was just a good movie. Just a silly movie. The fact that he doesn't say like a single line is also really good. Trick or Treat. You watched The Kill Count? I used to a few years ago with James A. Nice. I think I did watch this. Hey Yosh, was this also one of the movies that we watched at like 3 AM? I think it was. I don't remember anything from it, so I can't judge. Surprisingly, no, there's one similar. What was the one we watched? Yeah. Oh, okay, you know what I actually watched recently? I watched this movie called Heart Eyes. And it's about this guy... Oh, here's the cover right here. And it's about this guy... Oh, that's not what I wanted. That kills people. He kills one couple every single Valentine's Day. Right? And, like, it's a slasher. And it was genuinely a good movie. Like, it was funny. It was, like, scenes where I was like, oh shit, they better fucking run. There were scenes where I was like, there was a twist. There was multiple twists. Like, it was weirdly a good fucking slasher. It was like... It gave heavy if Ghostface was made, if Scream was made in this year, is what this exactly would be. And it was good. It was a good movie. I'd watch it again, actually. Well, I don't know if it deserves S, but yeah, it's going an A. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. Have to give it a watch. Yeah, I'll upload this, like, tier list to my Twitter. Or something. Or also the Discord server afterwards. So you guys can look at them. Do I have any more that I saved? Yeah, I have no more movies that I saved that I wanted to yap about. I could rank the Terrifier. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you. Oh, where's my cup? My cup's back there. I need to clean that cup. Oh god, it's probably like... I drink tea out of... I have one of... I have this cup, and it's really oh, you can't see it. You can kind of see it, hold on. I have this cup, and it's really fucking cute. It's, Art the Clown's cereal as, like, a box, but as a cup. But I drink tea out of it, because it's like a thermos cup, and then I forget the cup in my room. It's the one cup I keep forgetting in here for some reason. Like, right now I have an empty water bottle, an empty tea thing that I finished during this stream, and then that cup. And I just keep forgetting this one cup, and I put tea in it, and I drink my tea with milk, so I am scared to open it now. Your next is pretty good? That sounds familiar. I can't remember what it is, though. Oh, this is the wrong thing. I needed the Terrifier. Okay. I like the Terrifier. I like the first movie. But not because it's a good movie. I like the first movie because it's silly. Because he's just a silly little guy. Emotional. No, I don't put the tea bag. No, I don't put the tea bag in my drink. I brew the tea with my coffee maker. I brew loose leaf tea, like really. I go to. I used to go to a tea house, and I used to get like hand sorted loose leaf tea. Actually, I can show you exactly which tea house I used to go to, because I didn't really live near it. And they sell their tea online. I didn't live near it, and they sell their tea online, so if you want to get tea from this place, you can. And they have really fucking good tea. I don't know where they sell it, actually. No, I don't want to reserve anything. Drinks? Yeah, they have purple teas, white teas, green teas, black teas, like a shit ton of teas. And they have seasonal teas, too. Like, they do, right now in my pantry I have a nutcracker tea, which is like almonds, hibiscus, cranberry, and like a shit ton of other stuff, and it's a black tea. You like lavender tea? I love, Earl Grey lavender tea. Dude, okay, so there is one, ice cream shop. There's one ice cream shop in New Orleans, Louisiana, that has lavender Earl Grey ice cream. And it is the best fucking ice cream I've ever tasted in my goddamn life. And I haven't been able to find lavender Earl Grey ice cream anywhere else. Like, I've been to multiple states. I just haven't been able to find it. And it's, I want it so bad. I gotta go back to Louisiana just so I can get this damn ice cream. Those actually look really good. Grocery store struggles. For real. I actually don't know. I don't know how to order online. We were told we could order online though. Catering shop? Wait, shop? Oh! These are prints. How do I order tea? Wait, order? Order? Maybe don't do that. That might dox me. Hold on, let me pull this one on a different tab. Let me put this over here and do this over here. Oh yeah! Wait. I think there's only, wait, there might only be pickup. I don't know if you can order online. You might need to call them if you wanted to get tea from them. Here, I can read you some of their teas, though. They have cherry vanilla, blood orange mimosa, chocolate almond cookie, enchanted forest, creme brulee, Kentucky bourbon. That one's really good. Mango. They have lavender Earl Grey. They have marsala chai, raspberry lemongrass. They have a shit ton. I highly recommend them, and it's called. I can just link the website actually. Not sponsored. Go get tea from them. This is the tea house I grew up on. And now I go to a different one where I currently live, but I can't tell you. Well, it's actually not close to me at all. But it's like an hour away, but I still won't tell you guys. Grabbing tea right now. I also want tea. I might make some tea before we watch Tusk after this.
I just can't seem to get my eyes off of you.
Welcome to Cargo. You know what? Alright, chat. Look. Little parasites, look. Look at this movie. Look at the cover. Cargo, right? The horror movie? The... Do not rate the podcast Cargo. I'll do what I damn well please. Cargo, the horror movie about zombies, right? Good movie. I click it to watch it, right? Cargo, the horror movie about zombies set in the Australian outback, follows a father's desperate journey for a safe haven for his infant daughter. Right? Hold on. I need to pause my music. Right? Father's desperate journey? Uh-huh. No, wait, hold on.
Welcome to Cargo, my hometown. Full of friendly autos, red.
Yes, I did watch this whole movie, but that's besides the point. It's just the wrong movie. And we tried multiple different sites. This was just the first one I thought of, but we tried, like, no joke, probably 15 different... No, it was awful. It was racist. It's a racist car movie. It's a racist car movie about, like, when you get too broken as a car, you get sent to the junkyard and be, like, ripped apart brutally. And the people that are ripping you apart, they made Native Americans, and they made him, like, a really racist stereotype, and also, like, yeah. Anyway. Also, the entire, like, voice acting cast are the actors from Sharknado. I don't know why. Oh, and the main character is voiced by, the little boy from Artificial Intelligence. You guys remember this movie? Oh. You guys remember this movie? With the little android boy? Yeah, he voices the main character in Cargo. Well, he's all grown up now because it was 2001, but yeah. God, this movie made me sob as a child. Anyway. So, I'll be ranking Cargo as a horror movie. I don't know about you, but I think racism is pretty scary. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry, my native ass is stuck. Yeah! Here, let me show you some of the... This was the Native American princess car. And literally her whole, like, arc is she's like, I don't want to live in the village. I want to go with the white people and do white people things. Like, that's her arc. That's it. She's like, I don't... Smash? I don't know how old she is. I think they're all teenagers. I don't know. It's so... I don't know. But we kept trying to watch Cargo, the horror movie, and we couldn't find it so many times to the point where I got so tired that we just decided to watch this movie instead. Oh, Final Destination? They're all mid. I need like all the movies. Final Destination. Yep. All of them go here. You're welcome. Final Destination 2 has logs. Okay, the deaths are cool. I'll give it that much, but like, look me in my eyes and tell me they ain't mid as shit. They're like Saw movies. The first one, great, good, like, pretty good movie, don't get me wrong, pretty good movie. But as it goes on, you're like, ooh, you know? Like, for those of you that saw my debut teaser before I debuted, I edited it in the style of, not the original Saw film, but the Saw pitch film, which is, like, basically the entire movie was made before the Saw movie existed, and it was pitched to, like, a studio, and then they remade it. So it was edited in that style. Scariest movie. Harry Potter. Oh yeah, Saul's 0. Saul's like dead, yeah. I like the deaths are cool, I guess. I want to play the Saw game. There's a Saw game. But it's like really hard to make work on a PC for some reason. I don't know why. You gotta get like an emulator and well, I'm sure like someone has posted it somewhere, but also I'm like really worried about viruses and there's 2 Saw games, is there? I only know the one where it's like the yep. They're very Resident Evil 0 reminiscent. Yeah. Have you played Little Nightmares? I have. I played Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and I'm very excited for the 3rd game, and I'm gonna force one of my friends to play it with me because it's a 2-person game. And I'm really, really excited about Ray Animal, which is the new game that the company is working on, which is also a 2-person co-op game in the style of Little Nightmares, but it's completely, I think it's like technically set in the same universe, but it's completely different character, completely different plot, different scenery, different monsters, stuff like that. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Hold on, when is it gonna come out? When is it gonna come out? Coming soon. There's not a date yet. It's on my wish list, and I'm so excited for it. It looks so fucking... You know what? We're watching the trailer.
Forever.
And it's like... It makes me... in the best way. Where things are more scary if they're just a little bit silly. You know? Oh. My bad. I was talking about how things are more scary if they're just a little bit silly. And how I'm very excited about it. Have you seen Indigo Park? I have. I watched Astral Spiff play it when he was the playtester. Oh. Rambly mentioned Rambly Raccoon. Golly gosh, gee! You sure did show him! Have you played Subnautica? I have not. Subnautica... When is Subnautica 2 coming out? The one that's co-op? Is it already out? It's not out. It's planned to release this year, though. My buddy Reddy wants to play it with me, so I'll probably play it on stream. You saw Reddy. He's the blue cat boy last night. He was, orange repo guy. Rambly Raccoon. Gee, oh my gosh! Gee, mister! You sure showed him! Bramble... I love Bramble I love Bramble! Bramble's such a good fucking horror game. Hold on. I have that. I played it. It's great. It's amazing. I might play it on stream. Okay. If I play Bramble on stream, it'll be a 1-day stream where I will... Huh? This is not what I... Ooh, that looks yummy, though. Ooh. Oh, my bad. I got distracted. It'll be a 1-day stream where I'll just play the entire game. Need to play some Nautica again. Gotta go. Have a nice day. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! It's a good fucking game. I really liked this guy in it. But I wish they used him more. You know? I think this is our tier list, lads. I mean, unless you guys want to add any more to it. Let me turn my music back on. Have you played Sallyface? I have played Sallyface. I've never played Alien, though. Sallyface. I want to cosplay as Sal. I think that'd be fun. Play... No, I'm Not Human? I have a shit ton of... No, I'm not human. Huh. This looks interesting. First-person survival horror games. Sun's increasing temperature, and guests who need to shelter from burning sun. Guests can be humans or visitors who crawl out from underground. Huh. That is interesting. There's so many games that I want to play. I have a lot of games like in my Steam library already that I haven't played and I want to play too. Like let me pull up my Steam. The Mist. Yeah, I'll rank the Mist. I'll rank the Mist. Let me rank the Mist real quick. I think the Mist is like good. Bold take. The Mist. Pretty good. Oh, sorry, the big space one. The Mist is pretty fucking good. Like, keeps you on the edge of your seat. You don't know what's going on. Plot twists. Ending like is a gut punch. It's kind of like Train to Busan, where most of the movie you're kind of like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, damn, that's rough. And then the ending scene hits you like a gut punch. Mist is very good. Stephen King was jealous of the ending since he couldn't think of that. This is written by Stephen King though. Yes. Was it not? It says this is Stephen King's legendary tale of terror. Director changed the ending. Oh, in the book it's different? Oh. Yeah, he should be jealous then, because that's good fucking ending. The ending is what makes it. It's good but mid, I'll give it that. Well, I'd watch it again, I guess. Okay, I really, really like, bottle films, where they take place primarily in one location. So for example, Saw takes place primarily in the bathroom. And the first one's a good movie. Bird Box takes place primarily in the house, in the flashback scenes at least. Good. I like bottle movies a lot. There's not many bottle movies though. Like, what is it? Fall? No, I did Fallout. Fall. Fall is a good movie. It's a bottle movie, takes place primarily at the top of this tower, and there's a plot twist that's an absolute punch in the gut. And it's not scary, is the thing though. It's not scary. So I think it is considered a horror movie, but it's not scary. It's just like a really good movie, I guess. It's a good movie, it's just not a horror movie. Ever heard of Dark Skies? I was talking about that earlier! I was talking about how the closet scene in Dark Skies scared the fuck out of me. and how they did a really good job at not humanizing the aliens, despite them being like humanoid, to the point where they're like an entity. What do you think? What do you think of Scream or slashers? I actually have a slasher on here. I have Hard Eyes on here. Oop, my bad. I have Hard Eyes on here. Hard Eyes is I think it came out this year, actually. It came out this year, and it's a slasher, and it's like a genuinely good slasher, IMO. I recommend it. It's also, like, funny, like how slashers are supposed to be. Weird relationship with Dark Skies. I watched it when I was very young, so watching it now, it's less scary, but like conceptually it is still scary, you know? Saw the clown recently. The clown. Have you guys ever watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Oh, someone earlier, sorry, I did see your message. Someone earlier asked if I watched Daddy Longlegs, and I like responded in my head and then didn't. Or maybe it's just Longlegs? It's just Longlegs. Someone asked this earlier, and I did see your message, and I just, responded in my head and forgot to respond, actually. I think the movie tells a good story, and conceptually, it is scary. And Nicolas Cage does, like, a really fucking good job. Like, his range is insane. And the actress does an amazing job as well. But it's not... I don't think there's a point in the movie where I'm like, oh, golly gosh, you sure got me, you know? But it is creepy, so I'm torn. I'm torn. It's a good movie, too. Get out of here. Good movie. I'm torn. I'm definitely am. What do you guys think? Killer Clowns from Outer Space was good. You can't say Killer Clowns in Outer Space and good in the same sentence. Come on now. Have some... Will a notification throw open stream? I don't think so. No. I don't think it will, because I have stream remote enabled. You can do whatever. I'm gonna say good but mid. It's a good movie. It wasn't scary to me, but the concept of what happens in the movie is scary. Oh, you know what? Boy, do I have some feelings about this. Boy, do I have some feelings about this. So, concept of the movie? Good. Like, genuinely a good movie. Well, spoilers for The Black Phone. Okay, so this guy kidnaps children and then keeps them in his basement, and it's implied that he assaults them and then murders them, right? And he kidnaps this kid, and, like, the kid hallucinates the ghosts of the past kids, and they all help him escape and, like, beat the shit out of this guy and kill him. I think they kill him. And, yeah, he's one of the ghost kids. And after this, like, the kid just, like, even his best friend gets murdered by this random fucking freak. And then he just goes back to school and everyone's like, the hero! He killed the pedophile! Woo! And he just, like, is full of himself when he goes back to school. He's not, like, traumatized. He's just like, yeah, I killed that guy, what about it? Your best friend is dead. Multiple children are dead. Yes, you killed him, but you're also a murderer now. And the fact, like, they didn't address any of, like, the psychological implication of not only his best friend dying, him being kidnapped, him, like, being scared of this, everything happening, him murdering someone, even if it's a bad person that affects you. Like, oh my god, Aaron. Good concept. I liked a lot of parts of it. But the ending pissed me the fuck off. Also, if you hear like laughing, my dog's shaking and his ears are so big it slaps against his face. I'm doing it mid just for the ending. Literally, if the movie cut right when he killed the guy, I think it would have been a better movie. Unironically. Kill him and then end the movie. Just roll, like, cut to black, roll credits. It would have been a better movie. Did you? Oh, wait, yeah! You were telling me about that. You got beef with it now. I can't say what they DM me on stream because it'll kind of dox them. But Zeph is a really cool person. The end. Anyway. Are we happy with this list, or should I... Gremlins is fun. I don't think Gremlins is a horror movie. I think Gremlins is like a comedy for me. Welcome to Target. Oh, I have not seen this. This looks really interesting. I'll keep this in mind. I've never seen this. You need at least one more S tier? Alright, pitch shit at me. Watch a movie that was one agoraphobe trapped the burglars in her weird torture basement. What? Weird torture basement. What was that? I don't remember this. Are you sure you watched it with me? House of 100 Corpses, Devil's Rejects. Hold on, I have to look at the covers to remember those. Get out of here! Hold on, it's being a bitch. I wanted to copy and paste it, but the pin button wouldn't stop showing up. Devil's Rejects. This was kind of just like a shock value movie, in my opinion. From what I remember. Called Intruders. Shut-in? Wait, Intruders. Wait, is it called... No, get the fuck out of here, AI mode. Is it... Okay, it's called Shut-in here, but then it's called Intruders here. Is it called different things in different countries, maybe? I do not remember this. Like, I trust you that we watched it, but I think it was one of those movies I was half awake for. Barbarian. The Grudge and The Ring. Okay. The Grudge? I will give it to you. The Grudge? I think The Grudge may be an S tier. But there's a lot of cheesy scenes, but there's a... Hold on, let me see if I can find this on a different tab. There's a specific... Let me see if I can find it. There's a specific image, of, I think her name's like, Kayako? Kayako? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna put this on screen. Warning, it's, I don't know. It's very... Yeah, it's this image. This image, like, it tricks my eye into thinking it's moving, and it makes me violently uncomfortable. It, like... it, like, makes me nauseous. I'm gonna get it off the screen. It, like, genuinely makes me nauseous. Ugh. Something about it. Final Destination 1 is the top 3 movies. Maybe you should raise your standards. Mm. Smiling Dog. Smiling Dog didn't really scare me. Someone recreated Smiling Dog recently, and that one was kind of spooky. Wait, which creepypasta were you guys scared of? Which creepypasta, like, genuinely freaked you guys out? I'm gonna go slow up here. Russian sleep experiment. Real! Russian sleep experiment did freak me out. I think Eyelash Jack kinda did. I don't remember much of it, but I remember being scared of him. Candle Cove. Candle Cove. Candle Cove. The children's show? Oh, the Rake, 100%. I remember seeing... Yeah! Candle Cove! Yeah! God, why does this look so familiar? Was it just a creepypasta, or was it like an actual show? Lavender Town Syndrome for some reason gives me like... I love the music. The Lavender Town music. Smiling Dog, so I was all over Roblox. Oh yeah, I forgot it was... I didn't really play Roblox when I was really young, but like the few times that I went onto it, I think I was 11 when I got an account. Momo? Okay, Momo didn't scare me. I was like fascinated by her. I was fascinated by Momo. I love her. I love Momo. Rap Brat? The Rake was genuinely scary. But the thing about Eyelash Jack... The thing about Eyelash Jack is that he's always depicted with a blue mask. Eyelash Jack, Jeff the Killer. He's always depicted with a blue mask, right? Blue mask, blue mask, blue mask. There was a movie? Wait. Doctor Shaped? Wait, you guys can see that, hold on. Doctor Shaped? What does that mean? Oh, anyway, he's always depicted with a blue mask, but if you look at the ceiling behind him, that's clearly a white wall at night. So it's like a blue casted light from the moon, right? So his mask is white. His mask is white, and people just didn't understand color theory back when he was popular, and it became blue. They got it wrong! He's supposed to have a white mask. And I think that's really funny. I don't get this Tumblr sexy man. I don't either. I don't know. I mean... I don't know. I don't even remember what I was gonna try to say. Love fandoms making every creepypasta hot. Yeah, for what reason? Also, why they like twinkify him? I always thought it was weird that like Jeff had hair. Or at least he should have like half of his hair missing, because he got burned alive and like half of his skull was burned off. Like you don't really grow hair over scarred tissue. And I say that as someone who has many scars from like dog attacks. I have actually 2 scars on my face. One was from a pit bull, one was from a police dog. I have one on my arm from a cur, which is a hunting dog, and then I have one on my foot from also a pit bull. But that one was my fault. I was roughhousing with him. Scared of one creepypasta when I was younger. Don't remember the name. What it was called. What did it look like? What did it look like? Someone did recent art of Jeff the Killer. Really spooky design. Yeah, hold on. Accurate. Jeff the Killer. I think I know which one you're talking about. Let's see if we can find it. That's really cool. That's also really cool, but inaccurate. Yeah, it was kind of like this. Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. This is like 2 pixels for some reason, but it was kind of like this that I saw. He used to have a pit bull, but he is not. He is a boxer. I'm like scared of pit bulls. Just big dogs in general make me a little nervous nowadays. Yeah! Hold on. This. Yeah. Photo of Jeff, fandom Jeff, and then story accurate Jeff. I think, like, IMO, not Yaoi sad face. IMO, I think, like, story accurate Jeff, unironically looks the coolest. Like, is the most visually appealing design-wise. I don't know. Like, am I wrong for that? Now he's a boxer? Is it? A boxer. Oh, did he, like, get cremated? Too autistic for Jeff the Killer. I was like, that's not how burn injuries feel. I read his story. I remember that. And it was before I saw, like, the fandomized version of him. And so I looked him up because the image that I saw of him, it was the original... It was the original Jeff the Killer image. It was this... It was this one, but it was like... Hold on, let me see if I can recreate the one I saw. Dog was missing for 3 days. I don't remember that one. I do remember... Y'all remember the one where it's like... The... Can I fucking paste? Oh my god. Like the kid stayed home when the parents went for something. I don't remember what. They went somewhere. And the kid was home alone with their dog. And something kept licking their hand. And they thought it was their dog. And then, like, they went into the bathroom and there was, like, blood. Because they kept hearing dripping. And they, like, pulled back the shower curtain and it was, like, the blood dripping from their dog hung from the shower head. And on the wall, and the dog's blood was written of humans can lick too. That got me when I was young. That was Stories to Tell in the Dark. That was it? I don't know, those all bleed together for me. Anyway, this, I saw, like, this Jeff the Killer face the first time I read it. But, oh, I didn't select anything. But it was like really... It was like really blown out like this, and then it was really low quality. It was like that. So I looked it up. So I was like, oh, I wonder what this guy actually looks like. Because I think they had to censor it because of the website. You know how rules were back then. They were either slack or they were really strict. And so I searched it up. And then that's when I found all of the, like, fandom Jeff the Killer. And that's when, I got introduced to, what is it, Ice Cream? Ice Cream? What is their name? No, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. This person fucking carried the creepypasta fandom with all of their videos. Yeah, creepypasta. This was their original OCs. There were creepypastas. creepypasta. This guy carried. Rightfully so. Bro's animations are genuinely so good. Anyway. I don't know this guy. I don't know who this is. I've never met this man. He looks like Dream. Anyway. He was before Dream. Did Dream just like steal his whole look then? Baby pasta and creepy pasta at the same time. Oh. Humans can look 2 stories. Tells a really messed with me because my dog would sleep in my room at night, just like in this. Yeah, my dog sleeps with me too. He's in my bed right now. He sleeps like with his butt pressed against me though. Does your dog like back up into you until he's touching you? And then my cat sleeps as a hat. Hmm? He's a horrible, horrible person. Oh, so he's just like Dream. I see. Just say he's Dream. That'll sum things up. Tier list for terrible YouTubers? I don't know much of the drama. I know Chris Chan. And I know Nikocado. I know some of the Colleen drama. But that's about it. I don't care much about YouTubers. None of my, like, childhood YouTubers grew up to be problematic. Sorry guys, I'm just built different. Currently curled up with your dog and 2 cats. Ooh, what are their names? What are their names? My dog is named Brady, and my cat is named Susu. It is short for Susuwatari, which is what the Switch sprites, little puffball guys in Spirited Away are. Mm. Your dog's a little brain dead. My cat's a little fucked up in the head. Just got here, but I love The Thing. It is a good movie. That's why it's an A tier. Mm. But I don't know. Someone said that we still need another S tier movie, but I don't know what would be an S tier movie. Onision? I don't know the Onision drama. I know he's a shit person though. Alien, Nemesis Blue. What was that? Hold on. Blue Gender. Is this what it was? Hold on, I'm gonna search this on a different tab because it was like sex and shit in it. Yeah, it was Blue Gender. Okay, so the plot of this movie is that this kid like wakes up from cryo sleep and the world is overrun by aliens and there's like a war against them. And I remember back when I was a kid, I didn't like have a proper TV in my room. So what I had was I had one of these bad boys, but it was older. Hold on. I had one of these bad boys, but like the 1980s version or something. Like just when DVDs just came out and they were just being put into cars. That I had one from then. And I would watch and I would watch movies in my room on it. And Blue Gender was one of the shows I watched in my room because my dad's girlfriend's daughter, who was like 6 years older than me, gave it to me to watch. And I was like, yippee, anime! And then, like, in the first few episodes, there's like an orgy scene. And I was like 6! And I was like, oh! And I turned it off and I'm like, I'm not allowed to watch that. And I was so violently uncomfortable. Anyway. Blair Witch Project? Blair Witch is mid. It's okay. I liked it. It's just mid with compared to things nowadays, I suppose. I liked it at the time, though. I don't have any, like, particular feelings attached to it to make it less mid, you know? Jaws. Jaws is a classic, but it's not scary. Like, I never watched Jaws and was scared to go into the water. Alien Stage? I don't know what it's about. I just know that the Fujioshis are going crazy about it, and I don't want to deal with them on my timeline. So I've just not really looked into it. That's all I know about it. I've seen the silver-haired guy. That's it. Shining. Shining. The ritual. The ritual was funny is the thing, though. The rituals, like, made me laugh. There's a scene... Okay. There's a scene in the ritual where the main character, all of his friends have just died. They've been, like, murdered. And this creature, this, like, god... He's like, standing in a burning building. He's standing inside the burning building. And this god, like, leans its head down to look into the building at him. And he just runs back into the fire. He's like, it's a visual embodiment of nope, and then just runs back into the fire. It's really funny. Yeah, Ritual is a good movie, but I think my humor is just... I think my humor is just too fucked for it. We'll add it to the list, though. Where would it go? Where would it go? I'm not, like, mad at it, though. I guess good, but mid. Does anyone have any qualms about me putting this in good, but mid? You think it's A? Really? I don't know. Well, I wouldn't, like, seek it out, I guess. Like, for A, I'm putting things there that I'd be like, hey, we should watch this movie. But I wouldn't, like, be like, hey, we should watch The Ritual, you know? Unless I'm, like, I don't know, scrolling through Netflix. It was scary, it had some really good... It does have some really good sound design. Turning the Living Dead, mid. You guys can disagree with me, by the way, 100%. Have your own opinions. These are my opinions. These are my opinions as Grub. TF2 separately. Someone else already recommended that earlier. Emesis Blue? Yeah, and I pulled it up on screen and I'm like, is that the guy from TF2? Is it, like, genuinely good? Or is it just, like, using the assets from TF2? HP Lovecraft related? Okay. Speaking of Lovecraftian horror, Dredge is in a movie, but Dredge is so fucking good, and I do plan on doing, like, a Dredge challenge. Like, after I'm done with my Outlast Insanity stuff, grind, if you will, I'll be doing a Dredge challenge, I think, for sure, right after. I haven't decided what yet, because there's a lot of different challenges out there. Here, there's a lot of different challenges out there. The Shining, Friday the 13th is ST. Friday the 13th. It's a good movie. It is. I don't think it's S tier, personally. It doesn't inspire thought within me. It doesn't inspire discussion within me. But I'll give you B tier. Can we compromise on a B? 9? 9 is so good. I'm actually working on Kigu masks inspired by 6 and 8 from the movie 9. As above, so I haven't added to the list, but I have mentioned it many times. My general consensus is that concept, great, execution, mid. Mid. I will give you C tier. Feel free to argue with me. I won't listen, but you can feel free to. 9 is awesome. Can't stop thinking of the clip where the guy talked to Bullet in the Discord. Huh? How are those two things related? 6 and 5. I loved 6. I can... I need to work on the masks more, but I can show you them, I guess. I wonder if I have the pictures in my phone already that I can just... I don't want to get up. I probably should wrap up soon so we can watch... After the stream's over, we're watching Tusk in the Discord server, by the way. So if anyone wants to join the Discord server, you can now. Hold on, let me see if I have any pictures of these masks so I can show you guys. What were the cosplays for again? It was gonna be for a con near me, but then I don't think I'm going anymore. But it's 6 and 8 from the movie 9, but as like furries. And instead of like the soft like the soft felt that people usually use for Kigu masks, it's like burlap that I did it with. Hold on, I'm gonna pull them up for you guys. It'll send. Oh wait, it's not letting me send something? Fuck. God damn it. Has Discord been fucky for you guys too? Like, it won't let me send images and it's really pissing me off. Yes? Yeah, Discord's been ass lately and it's super pissing me off. Ugh. It's so mean to me. Alright. And ascending to my, main, or I guess art Instagram account. I'm just gonna paste it. And I have the wigs ready, I just haven't put them on. Yippee, yippee-ki-yay. Here's the 6 mask. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna add more stitching and shit. Here's the 8 mask. Also still working on it. Gonna add more detailing. And I gotta add the eyes and the wig. And I need to add, like, a border on these eyes. I kinda like the rough look, because it looks like it's put together roughly like how the toys are. Or the little creatures are, I guess. But, I don't know. I kinda want to fill in the eyebrows as well. So you can't see them. Yeah. And I was lining the mask. Those stitches on 8's mouth? Yeah. Those are the drawn-on stitches, and then there'll be, like, actual stitches like this that'll pin the mouth shut together. And then there's gonna be, like, breathable mesh on the mouth, so you can't look in through the mouth. Anyway, yeah. I haven't worked on it in a hot second. Would you play Voices of the Void? I think that's been recommended. Voices of the Void. Probably not. I don't think I looked into it the last time it was recommended. I'm gonna be so cruel to you right now. Oh, I actually have my Steam open. The next game that I am 100% gonna play after I beat Outlast Insanity, which is our main objective right now. Main objective. And then that's gonna be turned into a video. Is Dredge. And I'm gonna be doing a challenge run in Dredge. I haven't decided what I want to do in it yet. But there's a few different challenges in Dredge that, like, are just like... Here, hold on. Beating Dredge without sleeping is, I think, the, like, beating Dredge without sleeping, I think, is the most, like, famous challenge, I guess. So I think I want to do that, because in Dredge, for those of you that don't know it, it's a game about fishing, and it's like Lovecraftian horror. And if you don't sleep in Dredge, then you slowly go insane. So it's a constant, and so you slowly go insane, and then monsters appear more, and your ship gets attacked more. You also don't. I think if you dock, you save. Actually, you don't have to sleep. But yeah. But I also have other things in my. Ooh, who's playing? Hold on, someone's playing Repo without me. What the fuck? How fucking dare they? Who is it? Tomo's playing Repo without me. She would. I have This War of Mine. I want to play This War of Mine. I don't know how long it is though, so I gotta know how much time I need to reserve for it between challenge runs and stuff. And the plot of it is, hold on, I'm going to the store page. Someone say Repo. Yeah, Tomo's playing Repo. You play as an elite soldier, rather than a group of citizens trying to survive in the besieged city, struggling with lack of food, medicine, and constant dangers from snipers, posters, and hostile scavengers. The game provides an experience of war seen from an entirely new angle. So... Or you do not play as an elite soldier. It's... It's like a war, right? But you're as one of the citizens trying to survive, kinda. And it's like a 2D game. Similar to Little Nightmares, kinda. I don't know, it looks really cool. I'm excited for it. Let me pull it up on screen so you can see it too. This War of Mine. It got recommended to me, and it looks really good. See? Like the up-down platformer thing. It has like pictures of real people and days and DLCs and a bunch of shit. So that, Brady, don't cry. My dog's crying for no reason. What happened, Bubbles? What? Oh goodness. Yeah? Then what happened? Oh. Yeah? Poor Bubbles. What do you want? He just wants attention, I think. Which means I should probably end stream so we can watch Tusk, huh? Alright, final ranking. This will be in the Discord server, and I'll post it on Twitter as well. Why is it on sale at 95%? Because the devs, like, genuinely just want people to play their game. They worked really hard on it, and they think it sends an important message, so they just genuinely want people to see what they've done. Don't know if this is much of a Last of Us. I haven't seen... Is it a movie or is it a show? I watched Jacksepticeye play it back when it first came out, the game, but I don't know much about the movie or show. But anyway, yeah. Final ranking. I'll post... You can only save this right now, actually. Export as PNG. Yeah. Gonna save it. I'm gonna put it in the Discord server. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. And I'm gonna end stream. I'm actually gonna raid someone. You should stay, I thinks. Me thinks you should stay. And then I am gonna ping Worm to make a stage for me in the Discord so we can watch Tusk together. Oh hey, Rena's streaming. Let's raid Rena. Oh, and she's with Salty, and he's wearing the Repo head I made. Alright, we're raiding Rina. How about the Nun? It's too late, sorry. I saw your message just loaded in. Oh, hi, Chewie. Hi, loser. I didn't realize you're in chat. Hee loser. Okay. Bye-bye, Twitch. Bye-bye, YouTube, too. I don't know how to raid on here. I'm sorry. So, I guess just bye.